Eureka. We make plays every day, yeah. 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 Hit 'em with the run pass option. I run shit or I shred from the pocket. I'm always shopping, I'm always copping, and always pray I'm falling like leaves an item. Hey, what could I say? I make plays every day. Catch me with a thick one, make her pay what she weigh. And then some. Welcome to my kingdom. Really in the field, never got my feet up. Go hard, push a hard line. Yeah, been around, peep the archives. Yeah. Off top, it's a long grind. You don't need a watch to see that it's hard time, yeah. I'm counting chips, finna take the chip. You counterfeits, better pay attention. I'm about a chick, catch me in my bag. Sunday to Sunday, living that. We make plays every day, yeah. 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 We make plays every day, yeah.
Could be one sitting in the pocket. I like to dip and dunk, but I rock it. Money, money, money is the topic. Win, win, win.
Yo, what is up, Playmakers? Welcome to another edition of the Sunday Night Football Live Watch Party with the crew, the Playmakers, the one and only GWN Network, Gen Wealth Net. I am here joined with none other than some of the best playmakers in the business, including Mr. Diamond Joe. What is up, sir?
Doc, what up, man? H-Town in the huddle. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Sunday night. What's cracking, everybody?
And none other, the brainchild, mastermind, the RZA of our group. We when he comes together, he calls me form like Voltron. Mr. Bogart Scott Free.
Just forming right before your eyes. Pause. Go ahead, Steamboat. Turn yourself up just a tad bit. Let's get that sultry voice going. Pause.
Yo, what's up, Emil? What's up, everybody? We are here. We're watching live. Texans are driving right now. First quarter, first possession. Deflected pass to Nico Collins, and it looks like the drive is stalling, so it will be a field goal attempt at this point. But not bad. They came out guns a-blazing, first down, play action pass, try to take a shot. Pass got deflected, but Joe Mixon and company, everybody mixing it up a little bit. This is a very long field goal attempt here, so we'll see what happens.
Kyrie Fairbairn has a boot, man.
Oh, dude, he is money.
He has a big old boot.
That was money. That was fairly easy for Kyrie Fairbairn.
He got the big old boot, man.
Boot, there it is.
He was basically standing on the logo. He connected, so big old boot there. Texans on the board first, 3-0.
Okay, yeah. How was you guys' Sunday so far? Everybody, we alive? We bloody, battered? We coming out victorious?
I was waiting for tonight's show because then I'll look at the East Side League. I haven't looked at any of my scores anywhere yet. I swear to God.
You haven't looked at nothing. Okay.
I got a mixed bag. Some wins, some losses. We'll see after tonight's game where I stand a little bit closer into the, I guess, towards the end with only one game left tomorrow.
Plays every day, yeah.
Yeah, like this one's tight. This one's foregone conclusion. So some I already have in the bag. And then I guess I'm still in the hunt for a couple of these other ones. This one I might be out of the running here. What happened here? Oh, I'm facing Stroud. That's why, yeah. If Stroud does what he's supposed to do. Well, who knows? I have Tank and Nico here. This could end up, going either way on this one. Yeah, I'm projected to lose by like 20 points, but with Tank and Nico and him just with Stroud, who knows? You never know.
You never know, man. Hey, it's week 2. It's finally some things are starting to go left that went right. The first weekend they're going right that went left. So hey, it's
no doubt.
What's your vibe on this game? What's your feel? Texans come out just handle business, easy money, or is it gonna be a struggle?
It should be fairly easy money, but the defense for the Bears actually looks pretty good. So we'll see how their offense comes out after this drive. If the Texans look anything like they should on paper, then they should be pretty good, and they'll start to pull away eventually. I had a score prediction on the huddle the other day of 30-17. So 3-0 right now after one possession. There's points on the board, but we'll see what ends up happening. Like I said, the defense for the Bears looks pretty good. So Stroud already had a pass deflected. And they failed to continue the drive after only getting two first downs. So, like I said, pretty good Bears defense, and they showed it in week 1. They pretty much handled business themselves with special teams and defense. They didn't need Caleb Williams to do anything, basically, because he didn't do much. I think he had 93 passing yards last week.
Yep, and he was the first quarterback to win his opener, or first number 1 pick to win since David Carr was, I think, way back. Back when you became a Texan fan, way back then.
Yeah, that's 23 years ago.
Yeah, you know what? That's the strength of their team. Just lean on that defense, Caleb. Don't make those mistakes. And they might be in the game, but this is the lights are on. Everyone's watching. So if he was ever going to show up and make a statement, tonight would be a great night for him.
Bears defense, I'd say that's a win for them, holding the Texans to 3 right here on the first possession when, kind of weather the storm. It's loud, home game for the Texans, right? So I think that's a win for the Bears there. And if they can come out and put up some points early here, then, it might change the whole vibe of the game. Could grind it out. Could be a good game to watch.
Yeah. I feel like the Texans, their main thing is, just don't make the big mistake. Just play sound, play fundamental, and just over 4 quarters, talent should win out. And as long as they don't make the big mistakes, give them any points. So we'll see. I'm excited. I need Houston to win to complete a little 3-game parlay. I just need the money line. I don't need anything else. So hopefully be a little bit higher this week than they were last week. So we're on the same team this week.
All right. Sounds good. Caleb Williams and offense coming out here. That ball is roughly at the 22, 23-yard line or so. So they're going to get their first crack at it here on offense. Yeah. And he has 2 backs in the backfield. One of those is a tight end. They're going to try to get an easy completion out to the flat. And picks up about 2 and goes out of bounds. So trying to get some easy completions for Caleb early here.
That's the key. No Keenan Allen. It's going to be a little tougher on him tonight. So you might see a little bit more put on DJ Moore's shoulders. Yeah.
DJ Moore's shoulders.
More put on DJ Moore. If anyone can handle Moore, it's DJ, right?
There's a handoff, goes for -2 yards. Texans defenders all over that one. Daniil Hunter with a tackle for loss leading the charge there. So this sets up a 3rd and maybe 12 or 11, something like that. I can't see my TV from here. It's kind of over there in the other room.
You're a play ahead of me again. So
yeah, I'm connected to the antenna. So for these Sunday night games, I'm like direct line to the national.
You're my source tonight.
I'm in the future.
That's right. Okay, so what is this? 3rd and long?
I won't ruin it for you. I'll narrate the replays. That way we're all good here.
Pause it. Can you pause? Oh, no, you can't pause it, huh?
That's regular TV. Yeah. But I can narrate the replay.
No, you're good. Yes, the Texans, man. A lot of firepower over here. A lot of firepower. Okay, here we go. Now I'm at the 3rd and 12.
Oh, nice catch. That's over on the right corner there on Kamari Lassiter's side, that throw deep to the outside.
Who's this guy? Carter?
Oh, yeah, it's probably DeAndre Carter, the former Texan at some point.
DeAndre Carter, journeyman.
Yeah. And now the Bears offense, after picking up a first down.
Caleb's in the spot today. He wants to, he wants to show up today.
What's good to
know? Be a good game.
A missed tackle here on this next play sets up another first down in Chicago.
He's the new Keenan Allen.
Carter again?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a little shifty underneath.
Remember Theo? Steamboat? El Domingo? My man Young T.
From where?
Theotis with the glasses.
Okay. Yep.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Talking about from back in the day?
Mm-hmm.
Don't know.
Remember he used to interview me, Young T. Yeah, but that the hell does narrow it down. Anyways, that's just a little step bro right there, DeAndre Carter.
Oh, for real, for real.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
He's from out here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
My bad. Talking with
Get your grub on replenish, Bogey. It was a long day on the battlefield, man.
Oh, come on. I've been grubbing, best believe. And then I got the grubbing on mushrooms too. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go.
Caleb Williams sustaining a little drive, 3rd and short from about midfield here. So let's see if they can keep it going.
It's Sunday
Just
night,
across
right?
midfield. They're at the 45.
I didn't start drinking until like I want to say second half of the afternoon games though too. So you know what I mean? Not too bad. We're going for the long haul. That's what it is. That's why we saved the plaster. I've saved
wide ass open.
This game.
DJ Moore with a big catch. Sorry, I couldn't contain that one. He just ran a fucking slant route. Just ran.
If anyone can handle more, is that what Steamboat just said?
Yes, it's DJ.
So now the Bears
needs more.
Range.
Okay, Bears, you looking like they want to, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
they want to make a little name for themselves tonight.
Their offensive line is really well at the moment.
Go.
Felt like a trap game. All right, let's see what's Bears on the move. Let's see if the Texans can do anything here. Little shovel pass. It's going to be hard to run on the Texans tonight.
It really is.
Are the Bears even a good running team, really? Like DeAndre Swift's a good back, but is he a guy that's just going to...
No, I think they're just going to try to keep them honest, get a couple of yards when they can. Keep the you got it. That's the best you can do. Keep them honest.
Yep. There we go. It's okay. What's one thing that stood out to you guys today, this Sunday, from all these games earlier?
I hate Sam Darnold even more.
I don't know what to think about the Saints.
Oh, I do, because all offseason, Gary Kubiak's son, Clint Kubiak, bro. He makes career years out of these guys, bro. Kirk Cousins at whatever age it was, 35 career year. You know what I'm saying? A couple of seasons ago. Boom. I mean, come on. That's just how I feel.
They look serious, I mean, this is the
and
Saints.
His name is Derek Mascara.
They might come back to earth just a little bit, but I mean, the Saints look good, man. They screwed up one of my bets. I thought the Cowboys was going to be ready to play today, but yeah.
Okay, so there it is. The Cowboys aren't them.
No. That's what I was saying. I don't really know what to think about the Saints because I know they destroyed the team they should have destroyed, and then I'll let you guys watch this next play, and then they came out this week, and the Saints still put it to the Cowboys. I don't know, it's just odd. And then like last week the Browns weren't good, and then this week they were. So I think that we're trying to find the middle road with some of these teams, and with some other ones we kind of know who they are. So if you still have some questions.
That's Will Anderson. There he is.
Laying the smack it down is.
That's one for that man. Hey, we got Aiden Hutchinson.
He won you the week. He won you the week, Diamond.
He did. He got me. He shined bright this week.
Okay.
We got in the East Side League, Peacock. I got Aiden Hutchinson over there, and he. You basically get like 8 points for a sack with the tackle for loss and the tackle. So. He had like 35.
Yeah, he tore it up there.
Man, love that. Got a call from somebody already interested. You can guess who.
Oh, is that your segment? That'll be one of your segments every week on this show, right? The one that shine bright like a diamond for Diamond.
The diamond that shine brightest this week goes to young Aiden.
Shine bright like a diamond. So Cairo knocks it through. I don't know if it hit the crossbar and went in or what.
All right, there we go. Field goal. The Bucks, man. That game to me was one that I had circled. They were getting 7.5 points, which was nuts to me, especially from a team that knocked you out of the playoffs. I always feel like that revenge kind of, I mean, they had that day. It was last week with the Rams and who we played. And Detroit.
We were talking about it this morning, 11 hours ago.
Yeah, are you guys worried about Detroit at all? Detroit's kind of looked a little stagnant.
Yeah, I mean they went back to not Laporta, but to Amon Ross. So they got that going again. Gibbs got his, Montgomery got his, Jamo did his thing. Laporta's the only one that I'm kind of worried about. I haven't got him going.
How do they all do their thing? Like Jared Goffel is he that Goffel that he's able to make sure everyone does their thing but him? Somehow?
Dude, yeah, he didn't do enough in my fantasy again for week 2. And luckily I didn't start him this week. I started Jaden Daniels just for the upside. He gave me about the same amount of points, but I just felt more confident with Jaden Daniels.
I know I probably should have went fucking I went Baker over what's his
Burrow,
name?
right?
Man,
You heard you say this
but
morning?
I should have went Baker over Goffel because those are the 3 I had in that particular league.
I mean, Goff didn't do that. He threw for 300. He just, didn't get one in the end zone. But I mean, you throw for 300 yards, we can't call that Goff.
Yeah, you're right.
It's
You're right.
I think Tampa is for real though. I think that's what I'm starting to kind of hint at. I think that with that passing attack
come on, Steamboat, vouch for me.
You've been on the Baker. You've been. You know what I mean. You've been on the Baker train all off season. So I'll give you that. Your quarterbacks in the East Side League are Baker and David Carr or Derek Carr.
His name is Derek Carr. AKA
I don't know why I never make that mistake.
David Carr also.
So you definitely hit on the value quarterbacks so far. But I believe in Tampa, bro. I think they're going to be a serious problem for everybody in the NFC this year.
This is an entire
Baker,
team
bro.
that's been there. This is an entire team that's been there and won it, led by a motherfucker who's been trying to be that dog. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah. I mean, they got continuity now. They got a lot of continuity. They brought in
the camera, bro.
The Jalen McMillans.
I yelled in the microphone, y'all.
The football at the top of the camera that's on top of the middle of the goalpost.
Oh, word.
Is that what it hit right there?
Yeah.
Innovative.
Just a single doink.
Just a single doink for Cairo Santos. Shout out to Cairo Santos on Hispanic Heritage Month.
I have a theory.
This month, actually.
If you had, instead of an uprights, it was just one pole that went all the way up, pause, right? And you just had to ding it off this pole. You know how fucking hard that would be? But you would have maybe you have
field goals would be worth 10 at that point.
Maybe you have a gap that you could hit on the pole, way up there. You know what I mean?
Should do it like in the XFL. Put the net in.
Just call your shot. I'm hitting it off the left upright. Get an extra 3.
Swish.
Nothing but net.
Just call your shot.
Holding up the return, Houston. It was a good return by Robert Woods. Robert Woods is the return man today. Hey, yo, what up, Spence? Is the return man today with Damian Pierce being inactive with a hamstring.
Yeah, unfortunate, man.
All right, great. Now we're backed up. Taking motion. Over the middle. Complete. First down. Nico Collins. Nico the Freako.
Let's go, Nico. He was ill all week.
He was. It's a flu game, Michael Jordan style.
Now he's getting ill on the field.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, my daughter's calling mom.
We love the kids. You know what I mean? We're all fathers of the 3 or more on this panel right here.
Oh yeah, I got it.
2 of the 3 are neglecting their children.
You know what I'm saying? We'll kill for these motherfuckers. My bad. That's a little much, huh?
You're good. No, we all get it.
Come on, bro.
No. Caleb with a little 5 for 5 on that first drive. Okay.
Oh, he's raising a little Diamond Joe's eyebrow a little bit. A little bit eyebrow raising.
I want to see something from him and Daniels, man. Even Daniels, watching that game again today was rough, man. They're struggling to really throw the ball, even though he had about 250 yards.
Give it to me straight, Doc. How am I looking in the East Side League?
Give it to me straight. You're playing the bell cow who went crazy this week. He went crazy he had the Alvin Kamara on you, the James Cook.
Yeah, of course.
He's gonna he's putting up the crazy numbers. But you had a great week again. You're a little.
Yeah, I just ran into the buzzsaw.
You
And
ran
shout out to
into
my
the
man
buzzsaw.
Belcow. Where's
He
he
went
at?
crazy. He put up 240 this week.
You fucking asshole.
Yeah.
Where's he at?
The bloodline remains strong.
All of a sudden, don't claim him.
The family business.
Text Steve Joe, bro. We live. Check us out.
Yep. We in here. I got the professor is gonna join us a little bit later for all y'all out there. Professor from the East Side League. You know what I mean? He gonna pop in for a quarter. There's one. He's in the building.
Oh,
The bloodline remains strong.
Oh, it's so crazy.
We already got a call from Adam. He wants Aiden Hutchinson.
Did he?
He
Is that what
did.
he said?
He did. I said,
Hey, look, bro.
I said your phone call is late. I've been expecting it.
You know what? Why did I have to run into the buzzsaw? That is, we had to talk too. Like, nice, good.
You were doing good, but he went crazy.
Alvin Kamara did it for him solely.
It was
Why
that.
did I break? Oh yeah, never mind.
Yeah, that
never
was
mind.
the.
That's all I had. I forgot I was playing your brother, and I realized
and the James Cook.
he has the Cook Kamara, and
Cook
he cooked
Kamara.
me with the AK.
Ooh, with the 50.
Kyler
Murray, bro. Come on now, Kyler Murray.
Yeah, Kyler Murray too.
Fortino. Yes, we got the professor coming in for a little bit.
It's all good though. We shaking things up. Fuck the dumb shit. I'm already going through all the adversity.
I got
all my niggas is dying on me, bro.
It's rough right now, man. It's war out there. They're already battered and bruised.
But you know what I'm saying? We keep trucking it though. You feel me? We keep trucking along. We're going to 1-1 apparently this week. Okay. We
look at it with the James Cook, the Kamara, and the Dobbins. Oh, that's kind of nasty. With Josh Allen and Kyler. Is the bell cow back?
Never. Unless it's me and him in the big game again. And we'll get down to the real gritty. The real nitty gritty.
If that were to happen, I'm gonna need the bell cow to put DeMar Hamlin in his DB. Play DeMar Hamlin that week.
All right, Tank with a huge catch. Tank Dill with a nice end around run right here. I think he picked up like 25 yards or something.
Let's go, Tank.
Texans are at the 15-yard line, running it with Joe Mixon up the middle here.
Let's go.
Dude, Tank Dill, they just got the ball in space and like he made it look too easy. Fortino cast.
Well, Bell Cow, I hope you're in this chat right now.
He is.
Okay, all right. You might as well change your username to Bell Cow too. Steve Sandoval. Who is that? Where's the Bell Cow? Bring the Bell Cow out here.
He had the cow suit on out there in Vegas, and they were trying to milk him left and right. They were going crazy for the cow suit out there, bro. I ain't even playing.
You got some footage?
I wish I got one. I got a little bit, not enough. To be honest, not enough.
Show that thing. I know you got. Show your brother out there killing in the cow suit.
They got Nico with an unsportsmanlike conduct after the play for some reason. Oh, come on, man. The guy put his finger in. Oh, okay. The guy put his finger in his face, and Nico like pushed him in the face mask. They always get the second guy. They always get the second guy. Commercial break. Let's hear something from him. What's that?
Commercial break.
Yeah.
If you're digging some Houston Texans gear, and you know what, we might as well hit you off eventually with some Bears gear. Oh, we do have one actually. You keep it lit.
I got Roma Doomsday one in there.
Oh, we got a Doomsday one. All right, yeah. Check it out. Shout out while we're in a commercial break.
Let's
go ahead and run our own very own commercial from our proud sponsor, Neon Peacock. Merch.com. Y'all.
Yeah, peacock.com.
Cool.
This game is giving me the Bears are going to cover 6.5 vibes.
Yeah, if the Texans don't punch it in for into the end zone, then yeah. But if they score a touchdown here, I feel like it could start going the other way. If they hold them to a field goal, which it might happen because of the stupid penalty here, then yeah, it is giving that vibe. Lots of penalties so far.
They got the biggest boot in the world.
The boot in the scoot.
Yeah.
Hold on, Kymir
Stephon
Fairbairn.
Diggs yet to get in the box score today.
Feels like a South American kicker.
Oh, a big drum. We got a special kicker in the back. Bring him out.
Bring them out. Bring them out.
I'm back. I am back. I have emerged from the crazy ass week with the hurricane.
STG.
So we are back, baby. Guru Nation.
Yeah, the STG. I like that. Spence the Guru.
Hell
What's
yeah.
up, STG?
STG in the building.
Hell yeah. What up,
Riding high out there talking about who that?
Yeah, bro, we 2-0, bro. I had to come on and talk my shit, man. We 2-0.
You one of the best teams.
Yeah.
Okay,
Man.
now let me interview you.
Tino, man.
Let me interview you now.
What happened? Dallas Cowboys, what happened?
Tino been real quiet since about 10:45 a.m. Since Rashid Shaheed went deep,
Right,
Tino
right. Beat the
sleep.
double team, bro. Dusted them boys, bro. Dusted them motherfuckers. It wasn't even close.
It could have been third.
No problem.
Don't even need Lattimore, bro. I mean, CD burned us on one big one, but and that was just because he juked a couple motherfuckers out. It was actually pretty good coverage. He just made a really nice move to get to the end zone. But other than that, we dominated.
Look at that. Oh, no. They took it back.
What?
Collins, what? A flag on it?
No, it's on the
It's the way. It's the way. I see.
Okay.
It's the way we went 2-0. That was so impressive. Oh, there he goes. Nico! There's a flag, though. What happened? There's a flag.
He's
On the
getting
defense,
busy over
yeah.
there. When he gets busy, he turns into
Woo! I got some
Conlon.
Stroud Nico stacks. Let's fucking go.
Come here, Nini. Celebrate. Come here.
It's been a hell of a day, man. Week 2 has been pretty kind to old Guru, I gotta say.
Beep, beep. Let's go.
Yeah, kind of if I'm being real though, it's still a mixed bag. I'm in so many leagues, it's hard to have a good day all across the board. I definitely took a
It
few
can
L's,
happen.
but
It's been done.
It's been done.
yeah, well, I mean, yeah, it's been done. It's just hard though. Yeah, so whenever it does get done, if you have I'm in 13, if I ever have a 13-0 week, it's just like it almost feels I feel numb. I'm just like,
Is that what you're staring at? A
does this
13
really
week,
happen?
Spencer?
Oh no! I mean, I'm just saying if it ever would happen, I'd feel numb because I'd be like, what the hell? Like, I think I've had
like get about 7-8 wins a week.
Yeah. I'm hoping I can get that. A lot of mine, I feel like almost every fucking matchup I have comes down to Monday night. I have very few that get decided like right away. Every once in a while, I have one that gets
Oh, you know what that means?
quick.
I think we need to hit that John Bon bogey, bruh.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm bogey.
I think that's what we. That's
I guess
what
it's like all my
promote
leagues are
right here.
competitive.
Hey! Woo! Oh, John Bon bogey. Woo! Living on the prayer. Woo! John bogey.
Oh, my dog started barking because I was making noise.
My bad. Tell the dog my bad.
That was my fault.
Oh, okay. Good job.
It's like so it's so hilarious because it's like it's this regular song. Woo!
That fool is hilarious.
I love it, bro. Man, look at that Nico stat line. That looks nice, man. 3 for 52 already, bro. In the face of it in the first
and
quarter.
he's just a bit under the weather.
Let's go, bro. My
He's just a bit
favorite.
under the weather.
right? My favorite second, third round receiver targets were fucking Marv Jr., who went off today. Suck it, kidda. Just saying. Chris Olave, and Nico Collins, bro. Those are the ones I targeted a lot.
Hold on, STG, let me ask you. Is Marvin Harris Jr. his father's son?
Oh, hell yeah, he is. He passed the DNA test today. They were wondering after last week, like, hey, I don't know if that's actually Marvin's son, but after today, oh, yeah, he's definitely his father's
they got the DNA test today?
I'll take a little credit if you were here for
today.
the morning show. You heard I got on Marv a little tough this morning, so I feel like we lit a fire under the kid, and he showed up. He brought the donut.
Yeah, maybe that was Kid's motive all along. It was a reverse jinx. It was a reverse jinx.
It was all part of the plan to motivate the kid.
Yep, all part of the plan. Yep, the only one I gotta say, well, I didn't really target him second, third. He was more like third, fourth me. But man, Pittman, bro, Pittman's been killing me.
How is it Houston 9.5 now? What the hell?
Live line. Those live betting lines always change.
Okay.
So that's the live line.
Right now, they'll freeze it too, because after that touchdown, they're gonna freeze it for a sec.
Well, that's the thing. Yeah, they froze it for a second and adjusted.
Damn it, Bell Cow's fucking ripping me a new one.
So they're picking on the Kamara.
Find that footage right now, Steamboat.
Paycheck, bro.
Who was ripping Bogart a new one? Find that footage of him dancing around in the cow costume, in the cow onesie.
Yep, that's him. He's
In
dancing
Vegas.
on you.
Share screen.
Right there.
He's dancing with your auntie in the cow suit.
Goes to the club, pulls all the hooves in the cow suit.
All the aunties love the bell cow.
The hoes love the bell cow, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? He might be getting in a couple of these hoes' pension plans. You know what I mean?
You might get a text soon saying that.
They want to milk the bell cow. Oh,
bell cow and the old bull over here. The old bull.
Oh shit.
Caleb's in trouble.
Yeah, man, Caleb. I gotta say, shout out to Heart to Start Kev. He offered me an enticing trade last week involving Caleb, but I couldn't swing it, and I'm glad I didn't because the players he wanted from me went off today. So I'm like,
now the price went up, Kev.
No, exactly. Yeah, the price went up because I'm always like, and he literally put in the chat just a few minutes ago, who trading? And I'm thinking like, not me, bitch. I'm 2-0. I ain't worried about trading. My team's been hitting, bro. I had Godwin, Marv Jr., Olave, and Sam Darnold go off. Daiquiri did all right. Like my team, and James Conner blew up. Like, my team's looking right in that joint. I know it's early, it's too early to make proclamations, but I'm pleased with this week's performance because last week I won, but I was kind of, I don't know. I wasn't that impressed. I had a lot of duds where this week I feel like my team did its thing because, shout out to JD. I got the highest total in the league, but JD right now has slightly more than me. So shout out to the fella.
Let's go, JD. We ain't playing. Shout out to the fella.
He's got over 200, and I'm approaching 200. I just need a few more. Who do I have left? I think I have someone right now. Oh, yeah, Joe Mixon. Sir Joe Mix-a-Lot. He just needs 7 more points, and I'll be over the 200 mark.
Fuck that shit.
That's the SBI you're talking about?
Yep, the SBI.
I had the worst week possible over there.
Oh, damn. Oh, defending champ. Championship hangover. Oh, you're 1-0. So okay.
I'm fighting it tough this year.
Oh, Bogey's got off the schneid.
What is that?
We had to help the brother out.
I'm playing it out?
You got a dub in that joint, Bogey. That's the way you normally start off like 0-4. So you got a dub, bro.
Let's go, bro.
Hey, Bogues, how do you feel about your boy JSN showing up today?
Oh, did he show up?
Here's the thing. I have made several fucking phone calls, and I said, we can't even, people, they give you a nickname, they just give you the acronym JSN, you know what I'm saying? Just sloppy nonsense. But now it's just savagery, freaking nourishment, I guess. the spot. I made the phone call. Let's go. JSN, baby.
Always making the phone call.
JSN, baby.
I give you a ding for that one. I like the nourishment.
Yes.
I was a little worried. I was a little worried about him after week 1, but I said the only thing that helped me sleep easy. I said Bogey's been right before. He's been right. The tank. You were on the tank Dell last year. Tough. That that took a minute, but then once it did, it took off. So before we got to stay the course. So I appreciate. Can you make a phone call to Zamir White?
You know how many times you snake me?
Yeah, we need Zeus to shake back.
And you know what? Just in case you're right, Bogey, I had to take Jameson Williams right there away from you.
Yeah, Jameson's off the hell of a start.
Yep. I flexed him a couple places today.
Yeah, Laporta Potty stunk today. I'm glad I avoided him.
So far, I'm 2-0 on my Laporta Potty bust prediction.
Yep. Yeah, same, man. I was with you on that. I got him. I'm not like I don't want him to completely suck though because I got him in a couple dynasty leagues because I got him hella late last year in dynasty. I should have moved off him this offseason. Damn,
I don't want him to suck just for
I should have
that.
fucking moved off him. I was trying to, but I feel like I wasn't getting quite enough.
I'll send you a 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th right now.
I don't want you damn pigs.
All right, fine. I had to throw it out there.
For sure. Didn't mean to be so abrupt. I kind of.
That's all good. I didn't mean to be so abrupt with that bullshit offer. So
yeah, for sure. But same energy.
It wasn't a good offer. I ain't gonna lie.
Same energy. Yeah.
You did the right thing.
Man, look at this box score, bro. That shit's looking ugly. Swift -3. DeAndre Carter, the lead receiver. Jesus.
Come on, Brace.
What are you doing?
As many rush yards as Joe Mixon almost.
Right.
God.
He likes touchdowns and he cannot lie. Boy, he went off last week. Let's hope for another big one this week. Come on, Mix a lot.
Come on, let's get in the mix. Let the very biased, opinionated rooting begin.
Yes.
Hell yeah, bro.
I'm just glad I don't have like Bears money to this week. It wouldn't be fun.
You get it?
Yeah, I'll say this. I'm probably not going to put money down until after week 4 because I feel like these early games are just so unpredictable.
Big mistake you're making.
Well, I mean,
There's money to be made.
You got to take advantage of these wonky lines, though.
I felt like the money was more to be made in the middle of the
Cowboys.
season.
They were plus money. What?
That was the one. Yeah, I got that one last week. Tampa was the one this week.
Tampa was the one this week. We told everybody
7.5 was kind of disrespectful.
Insane.
Stephon Diggs toe tapping on the sideline. Texans try to go quick and run the next play, but the booth's going to review it, I think.
Oh, they're trying to.
That's a catch to me.
It looked like a catch in real time.
That looks like a catch to me.
To show the other angle, but it looked good to me.
I need to get one.
Let's see. They're going to show it from the sideline.
Out the freezer.
I'm pretty sure.
Chicago's challenging it. Chicago is challenging
I don't know. Oh, snap it.
Chicago's challenging
I
it.
got the challenge off just in time.
That's a catch.
It looks like a catch to me.
It's a bad
Well, he definitely got one in. I don't know if he had the second.
That's toe drag swag right there.
All right. Caught.
Shout out Nate Burleson.
Cowboys hitting us with a
He
melon.
had a toe drag. Yep. Yeah, he dragged the toe. Yep. That's
We
a
stay
catch.
on
Man, they did. That
every
was a
play
stupid
counts.
challenge, man. That's like not even fucking close. I was pretty
That's a
sure.
really
every
bad
time
challenge.
that was
It's
a
professional. Nico Collins 3 catches right now.
Stupid Eberflus. What a dumbass. Jesus. Glad I'm not a Bears fan.
We'll get these kids ready for
Let's look at a
Y'all
box
aren't looking
score.
too
Let's go
hot.
see let's see. Let's look at a box score while we're at commercial here. Let's see right here. Let's start at the
Yeah, I
top
just went
here.
through them all before I hopped on. Yeah, they had some crazy. Pull up my Saints.
Pull
Check
up the
us
Saints.
out,
Look at
bro.
that.
Check us
Kamara.
out, bro. Clint Kubiak, bro. Alvin Kamara is back, baby. The resurgence is
He
real.
never left. They just tried to. He just might have allegedly beat a dude up with his homies.
Yeah, and
all that
his rushing numbers fell off a ton the last couple of years,
Yeah,
but
they
he's
He
back
had
now.
injuries
Clint
2 years
Kubiak's
ago.
offense is fucking.
He had
dope.
I was able to trade for him 2 years ago in a bunch of dynasties because he had the absolute shit caca year. Remember? Then last year I was able to trade for him some more in the other dynasty leagues because he was
Yeah,
suspended.
buy
for
low on these vets. Yeah, Luke
Yeah, the Cowboys
Schoonmaker.
could
That's
not
a
run the ball for
takeaway.
shit.
That's a positive takeaway for Dallas. I'd say Enrico Suave led the team in rushing. So even though they sucked
Yes.
as a whole, we got some positive fantasy developments and Jalen Tolbert. That was good. So
And-
overall, even though they sucked ass against my New Orleans Saints, at least they got some new faces involved.
Here's the thing. That Shoemaker thing, that one was slotted right in. Pause. That motherfucker.
Oh,
is
yeah, with
exactly
Fergie
what works for
out,
the tight
yeah.
end. Mhm.
Yeah,
like that a lot.
I didn't know how he'd do as a receiver. I wasn't sure if maybe there was some other name that they would try to use as a receiver, but it looks like Schoonmaker, I'd say going forward is, I mean, with the tight end landscape looking barren as hell, I'm thinking that Schoonmaker is like a low end tight end one until Fergie comes back.
Schoonmaker, what did he do this week in the tight end landscape so far?
He
6
was
for
like, he was a low end
49.
tight end one because the tight end landscape, I was just looking at that too before I hopped on. It was pitiful once again, man. Because I mean, with Kelsey and Laporta potty shit in the bed, it's like, it's just, there wasn't anyone that did anything really. I mean, our top scorer was Kittle, and then Hunter Henry did well. He got peppered. He had the most targets of any tight end this week. Then we had Brock Bowers, who's off the hell of a start as a rookie. Then Trey McBride, Mike Gesicki, he had a nice game. Jonnu, and then Schoonmaker 7th, tight end 7, Luke Schoonmaker with 643 and no tugs. That is
Get
like,
Gesicki with it.
CJ
that goes to show how bad it is.
Stroud is so good.
It was a catch.
What did he do this time?
I'm
I'm glad I didn't get scared away by the sophomore slump thing with CJ Stroud. I was like, man, that kid's so talented. Fuck a sophomore slump.
Let's go.
He's so good at moving outside of the pocket.
Whoa, look at that. Whoa, he's looking like Mahomey on that. Wow.
Wait,
He
What a
added more
throw.
weapons too.
Yep. Nico. Let's get it. That's Nico,
Steve-O.
right? Yep.
I mean, my bad. El Domingo. Remember in early in the offseason when they added, I said this reminds me of the 2018 Patrick Mahomes. Because they add, when you just have this weaponry, then you add another motherfucker. You know what I mean? In this case, Diggs and Joe Mixon. You're just like, oh shit, okay. This is gonna be it.
He's got a nice catch right now.
Yeah, it's hard to slump when you add talent like that, veteran
That's
talent.
what I'm saying.
So I mean, he's
Nico already
making a serious run at it.
needs an IV or something. He's sweating a lot. He already put in a whole game's worth of work.
Oh, they gave it on the IV already? Let's go.
Like he probably needs one, man. He's sweaty as hell. He has 4 catches for 70 yards and a tug. That's a whole game's worth.
Yeah. Bro.
Oh, who's this? Nico?
Yeah, I mean, come on.
who
At
else
least
is
Del
sweaty?
Cal talking
Montez.
shit about can't break down the box. Yeah, you
Montez
can,
sweat.
bro. Nico
He's real
Collins having a
sweaty
hell of
right
a
now.
game. We know that. I
That
mean,
shit is burnt.
shit.
He said, you know who else is sweaty? Montez. That shit had me dying right now.
It was right there the whole time.
You're right.
It was just hanging there, low hanging.
You know, there's been several times I've looked up if Josh Sweat and Montez Sweat were brothers because, you know, 2 times a year they play each other.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd be like, are they brothers? But they're not related, actually.
Diggs.
The Sweat Brothers.
Apparently, the Sweat name.
Give him that first down and go for that shit. That's a bad spot. Review it. Challenge it. Just joking. Let's see. Oh, challenge that spot. Challenge that spot. Challenge that spot. Challenge that spot.
You're saying that Diggs catches the first down?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're ahead.
You know,
Okay,
yeah,
oh, yeah,
Peacock's
well,
ahead. Yeah, he's got that fat. He's basically at the stadium.
Peacock is just
Boots on the
he is
ground,
Texans.
damn it. He's stretched out. I couldn't tell.
He's like, yeah, I'm looking out the window. Look, can you tell? I'm literally backstage. I'm in the locker room right now watching the game.
Right? Boots on the ground, bro.
He really is there, though. Look at that.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a first down by Diggs. They'll probably reverse this call or the spot, which is good because I think that was going to bring up a 4th down. More chances to get in the end zone.
Going for it if so, but I think he got it.
Yeah, they would go for it, I think. I'm telling you, hopefully this turns into one of those where they just don't take their foot off the gas and they put up a lot of points, and then the Bears can garbage time it up and everybody's happy.
Right. Yeah, I'd be cool with that.
Let's see how this goes. Tank 2 carries. That's what's up.
They've been waiting all day for Sunday night.
Yeah, Tank has a nice run there. Hopefully he can get more involved as a receiver here, though, because I got him in some places. I'd like to see more out of him, but we got a lot of football left, boys. A lot of football left.
Yeah. All he needs is one, man. He's that kind of guy.
Yeah. The second quarter is kind of dragging, man. A lot of stoppages in play, it seems like. But
yeah, the first quarter rolled through quick, I felt.
Yeah, but both had long sustained opening drives, and in this quarter, it's just been a lot of like just stop and start kind of shit.
Stop the run. Can't stop the run.
Man, they fucking they took over Dallas, bro.
Oh, no. Pacheco left the game in crutches and on a walking boot.
No!
Oh yeah, I did see that. Yeah, looking at the injury updates, and yeah, that's not good. Him and Cooper Kupp, I'd say, are probably the two most negatively affected.
But that is precautionary.
I think Amon-Ra, they said should be.
Oh shit! I'm sorry, I'm a doctor.
Oh. Sorry, I forgot you were a doctor too, buddy.
I'm sorry. All my entire life, I've never seen anyone get out there on the field on crutches.
Kind of need the leg.
Yeah. Until this is the NFL league.
Will do it. He's gonna prove Dr. Bogey wrong. He's gonna be out there. He'll be smacking motherfuckers out the way with his crutches.
I think Cooper Kupp might run hell of a route on crutches, bro. You wouldn't know where he's going. You're like, oh, what's he doing?
I mean, yeah, they wouldn't have been much worse off today if he had been on crutches. Man, the Rams freaking stunk today. Everyone that was gassing them up as far as being a Super Bowl threat. Well, I mean, yeah, it's early. It's early, but man,
they were down. They were down a couple of offensive linemen, so they were. It was really set up.
Good. They didn't change them.
I had Arizona as a streaming defense option. I should have took my own advice. I actually played Tampa.
You had Arizona as a streaming defense? Wow. Oh, with the O-line injury. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not.
That's a good observation. I wish I'd have been more on top of that because I had. Actually, I didn't really have that much Ram stuff, and Kyron found the end zone, so no big deal.
Texans
It's Cooper Kupp that hurt us.
I know, yeah, that hurts, yeah, because I had a league where I did really good in week 1 and came back to earth because I was riding like the Cooper Kupp, the Josh Allen, like, and they both kind of fell off. Luckily, Josh Allen didn't end up hurt like freaking Tua. It sounds like Tua's gonna be out extended time. Jordan Love's gonna be out a few more weeks. IPOC's probably gonna be out a week or two if I had to guess. Hopefully,
it's bloody war.
I hope it's just a
lateral ankle sprain.
Right, yeah. So hope it's not a fucking high ankle sprain.
It'd be like a week.
Yeah. Hopefully he'll be all right. And then Amon-Ra should be good. I think he got banged up, but he should be all right. Justin Jefferson got banged up, but they're saying he should be.
It's
good,
It's a thigh contusion.
Yeah. Wait, did y'all win against Minnesota, or did they get?
Oh, bring it up.
Well, I genuinely didn't know.
Hit the drop. I'm a doctor. Just hit the drop. Let's close the segment.
Where is it? I think Peacock had
just to repair Dr. Bogey's emotions with the Niner loss.
Yeah, that was I genuinely didn't know. I just know Sam Darnold killed it for me in the SBI. I was trying to decide him or Levis, and I was like, I'm going with Darnold. I feel like the Niners pass defense can be a little vulnerable, so glad that paid off.
Yeah.
Sorry, it was at the expense of your emotions, but
Darnold
we've all been there. Yeah, it's a revenge narrative. Revenge narrative for Darnold Schwarzenegger.
Isn't that great?
Revenge narrative, bro.
We took him to the Super Bowl. Fuck him. He has the NFC Championship ring because of us. Revenge. Thank us.
He's mad that y'all didn't get it done.
Yeah, you're right.
Revenge narrative, bro.
I'll fight him right now, bro.
He's a big boy, Sam. I feel like Sam Darnold, he'd be at that. I don't know, like he might get mad and shit. Like I feel like he's like low-key a tough son of a bitch.
Hey, listen, not until I punch his ass right in his jugular.
But he's not big. If you can hit him like I don't know, like below the knees, not below the belt, but like kind of like get him to where
You know what? Fuck that. I just pull a strap on him. Fuck it, bro. What you gonna do now, bro? Talking all that
God
shit.
damn.
I'm sorry, I took it there.
Oh yeah, I mean
I'll
he
take
just
a gun to the knife fight every day.
He just
every time.
He just did his thing, and it's one of those things where I feel like Minnesota was a team that a lot of people, including myself, pretty much wrote off for a start of season, especially with the JJ McCarthy news. But they're 2-0, and they've got hitters over there. I mean, you've got a truly elite playmaker, arguably the best receiver in the NFL, in Jefferson. Got paid as such, and rightfully so. And they've got a somewhat okay running game, decent O-line, and they really beefed up their defense this offseason with fucking Flores. I think they're the Flores team, right?
Yep.
It was 3rd and 1, and they stopped them out.
Yeah, I mean, they really
for it.
Oh shit! Yeah, he didn't get it. Good shit, Texas.
So another 4th and inches.
He's really beefed up that defense. So Vikings, I'm not saying they're gonna make the playoffs, but they could be a pain.
Right?
For sure.
They're leading that division right now.
Right? I mean, yeah, with Jordan Love vulnerable. I mean, and then did the Lions lose today? I think they took.
Yeah, they sure did.
Yeah, they lost to Tampa, bro. Shit, Tampa. That's always the case. Like, whenever the Saints are good, there's another NFC South team that's good. Whenever the Saints are bad, the whole division's bad. It's like the division goes as the Saints go.
They barely got
division, or it's just with divisions in sync. It's like we're like, okay, well.
I mean, Tampa been running away with that one because of it too.
I said that
Tampa's been the one that's been like
win the division at 9 wins.
Yeah,
the last couple years.
Yeah, they've been, just kind of sneaking it. Where this year, bro, Saints look like we got some fucking we got firepower this year. This is the first time we've had firepower since Drew Brees.
Can start 0 for 2. There's a good chance they lose. They drop one to the Eagles. I mean, shit,
yeah, the Falcons and the Panthers are 0-2. Yeah, Falcons and Panthers both 0-2. It might just be a 2-horse race.
I mean, I don't want to reverse jinx the Falcons until I need to, you know what I'm saying? But actually, I don't really have no horse in that race when it comes to Jalen Hurts and them losing. If they're losing, that means more points for Jalen.
Yeah, I mean, AJ Brown's out, so they could be vulnerable.
Oh, that is true. I'm thinking
Corky Kirk should bounce back somewhat. I mean, he'll probably be a little rusty, like I said last week, probably through the first 4 weeks or so, I'd say. But I think by October they'll be rolling. So I think the Falcons could be a second half team. The Bucks, I'm still not that worried about. I feel like the Bucks defense could be a little vulnerable. I know they did pretty good today against Detroit, but I'm not sure if I'm all in with the Bucks. You know, I feel like just from what I've seen, I mean, the Saints have definitely looked more dominant. Although the Bucks have been pretty impressive too, because they dominated Week 1, and in the day they were playing a really tough Detroit team. So we go see, bro. That's crazy. Derek Carr versus Baker Mayfield. Who would have thought?
Come on, bro. I thought it.
2 quarterbacks that people had written off. Even Corky Kirk, I mean, he's had points in his career where people were like, this Kirk Cousins, he's chokes in prime time. It's like the division of, it's like the island of misfit quarterbacks. It's like all the quarterbacks. His name is
Derek Mascara.
Right? Yeah, it's like all the quarterbacks that were good but weren't quite good enough to like stay with their original teams. Oh, we got a doctor in here saying, I keep hearing Tom Brady to the Dolphins. I don't know about that, Doc.
I mean, I picked him up everywhere just in case. I'm not going to
lie. Yeah, I saw that. Like, he's really spit fab on him. I couldn't believe he spit fab on him.
Well, you know why? It was news.
I know, but like,
I just wanted to make sure.
There's a thing called fake news as well.
Yeah, facts, Diamond Joe.
In fucking case.
Facts from fiction. You gotta separate facts from fiction.
What's fucking to $11, $22, whatever it is I spend? I don't give a fuck. Let's go.
Sometimes I'm at the end of the year trying to make that playoff push, and I'm like, fuck, I wish I had a few more fab dollars.
I don't know, man.
That can matter.
And that's what brings me to my next point. This is like I tell my kids, riches for suckers. We gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that fab. I'm gonna spend that shit.
Well, I'll give you credit. Last year in my league, you freaking spin it on Puka, and that paid off. So.
Yeah.
Sometimes it pays off. I tend to be pretty cautious with it. I usually don't spend it. Sometimes by week 8, if I got a bunch left, I'll blow it. Pause on the.
I mean, Skylar Thompson.
On
People are going to be blowing fab on Skylar Thompson this week in Superflex.
Yeah,
I'm
Superflex.
$100 on Skylar Thompson just because.
Tua will be back in 3 weeks.
No, Kittle.
Most likely, I
Tua.
would think.
Oh, I heard
Tua. Yeah.
I was like,
2
no.
to 3 weeks.
Kittle's not hurt.
I thought he left. Oh yeah, he came back into the game.
Yeah,
That's
he
right.
came back. He's fine. He's fine.
Word was he needed
He
an
was this
IV.
week's tight end one.
He left to take a dump. It happens.
Like Lamar, like take it tonight. You just gotta take the Browns.
Lamar has IBS. For those that don't know,
He does. No, he
He
does.
should be sponsored by fucking Pepto or whatever. The
Remember I did that graphic of him like leading the Ravens to victory with like Raven wings, and he's taking a dookie on Baker Mayfield's head
I remember that.
because they beat the Browns in that game. Like he went to go use the restroom, he came back and he got lighter on his feet, literally.
Caleb in trouble.
Caleb.
Caleb Dowdy goes.
It's called Swarm. The Texans aren't going to stop coming after you.
Yep. He looks. I just gotta say, he looks like a rookie out there.
Normally, offensive
But, I
lineman
mean,
pancake shit.
The
but
thing
we're
with
gonna
him,
see
he's one that he came out early from college. He's still young. I think he's only like 20 years old, 21. He's
You know how old CJ Stroud is? 22.
yeah, man. They come out. Yeah, Caleb's 22 as well. Okay.
I mean, what color is his nails today? We gotta start documenting this.
I didn't see. The camera tried to like zoom in earlier when he was like pregame, but they couldn't.
I flipped them off and I go, cut the camera too.
The camera was zooming in like on his earrings. He has like the two piercings on one side and his face, and then like he did this with his hands, and they tried to go to like the middle of his jersey, and he moved, and then the camera got all dumb, so they changed the shot. But I saw what the director was trying to do there. He was probably like telling the camera to get a close up of his hands. See what color polish he's wearing tonight.
Real fancy.
He's probably doing it like them UFC fighters just to protect your fingernails.
I mean, no one's ever gonna like argue with a UFC fighter who has his nails painted or polished. Right? Hey, bro, what's up with your nails, bro? What?
God.
Right? Rear naked. See my nails now? You can't because I'm rear naked chokeholding you.
Let the anger out. Who is this Dr. Barry McCockiner?
I'm mad right now.
Who is this
I'm mad
guy?
right now.
He's saying Malik Willis is the exact QB as Lamar Jackson. That boy.
Clearly,
That
this
boy
is
is
a burner account.
This guy ain't a real doctor.
Does he have a
the real
promo?
doctor.
Play the cut.
This guy.
Hold on, that's actually my apprentice. That's actually my apprentice in the chat.
Hold on. Yeah.
This is actually a real thing. Have you ever seen Lamar?
This is what a real
and Caleb in
doctor
the same
looks like.
place at the same time?
Barry, if that's your real name.
I don't think we've ever seen Lamar and Caleb in the same place at the same time ever. Are they on the schedule this year?
You mean Malik?
Malik, that's what I meant.
Ravens
That game
Packers.
was ugly as hell. Hey, it was funny as hell. Josh Jacobs had like what?
Are they
60
playing this
yards on
year?
7 carries.
I'm looking
I
it
was
up.
dead wrong this morning. I was kind of.
I told you, I was like, it's fucking Josh Jacobs. You love Josh Jacobs.
They
but it
played
slowed
in the
down after that first
preseason.
quarter.
Although Malik Willis, I don't think was a Packer yet at that point.
Hey,
Bro, it's Malik Willis. That was the problem. I was just trying to emphasize that, and
Yeah.
it was ugly. It was 16-10 or something like that. Like that was an ugly.
Yeah,
game.
he
All
ran
Jacobs,
really
racked up
shit
the
to
yards
bed.
early.
it was
Shout
all
out to
Josh
Peacock.
Jacobs.
Anthony
was
Richardson.
140 something. He put up like
Oh,
140 burgers. So.
With 3 picks.
He had to, yeah, but he
That was
got
nice
the
to
yardage.
see.
He got the volume.
I
It
hate
was
to
all
be a
there. He
hater,
got
but
the
I have no
coverage.
Richardson share, so I'm gonna be a hater.
It was rough for AR5 today. You know,
No,
Is this-
error 5.
Air 5.
5 error.
5.
Oh, Mixon got dragged down from behind.
He made 3 big errors today, didn't he? Error 5.
Hey,
Error 5.
Oh, we got breaking
That's gonna be a
news
roller coaster season
about
for
Will
him.
Levis.
Oh, breaking news. It's a
What happened? Callahan was out of green ball and Levis grabbed it and threw an underhanded backward pass to nobody in particular.
Hey, call me crazy, bro, but that team really might be better with Mason Rudolph, dog.
That's not crazy, bro. The Titans are ass.
He ain't gonna do no crazy wild shit like that. Like, you know what I mean? Will's kind of crazy. Will's kind of wilding out there. He's kind of wilding. He kind of thinks he's
Whoa. As a lawyer, I've got to say my client Bogey has never done these drug allegations ever.
Allegedly.
It's all allegations, and we're going to defeat the allegations in court.
Hold on.
So suck it, Dr. Barry.
I have my lawyer here with me. I stay with my lawyer. Come on, bro. All the bosses stay with their lawyers, bro. / conciliere.
Conciliere.
Oh,
yeah. Texans ball.
Oh, shit. That's a run.
Let's go, Texans. Let's go and cover this, bro. We
told Nick's a lot. He likes touchdowns and he cannot lie.
Oh.
Hold on, Joe. Wait, what happened? Joe Mixon got touchdowns?
He didn't. Yeah, he was just running.
Oh.
He was just running. We're trying to speak it into existence.
Tank Dell's the leading rusher so far. Is that right? It's getting kind of boring. Kind of a boring first half. I'm gonna say it.
The defenses are pretty good here.
Yeah, we need a dog here. Come on, Stroud. I
think it was a Tremaine Edmonds blitz up the A gap. Nobody touched him.
Oh, no.
Let's go. I got Tremaine everywhere. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to celebrate that hard, but
Tremaine.
I got one share.
I cannot lie.
Yeah, he missed the block. Ouch.
Yeah, nobody was there.
Yeah, missed the block. It happened.
Tremaine's going crazy right now.
Yeah, he had kind of a down week 1, but this week he's doing a lot better. I knew he'd come around. I kept him in my lineup.
He got True in his name.
Right, and he's like, I mean, he was on the field. I looked at the snap counts. He was on the field last week 100% of the time, so that told me, I was like, yeah, it's kind of a fluke that he had a down week. If you're on the field for every snap, and the odds are
you're a middle linebacker, you know. You're right.
Well, yeah, exactly. Yeah,
shout out Fred Warner. Shout out.
Oh my God, yeah, that shit fucked me up in the Ginwell Dynasty. Jesus, I was playing fucking Kidda, and he had Fred Warner get like 45. I was like, damn.
Yeah, I was gonna say he put up 28 in my league, so I know in that league it must have been like 50.
Ridiculous. Of course, I have a fairly decent week this week. Last week I had a horrible week in that joint. This week I do fairly decent, and of course I'm going against fucking Kiddo, who has the highest total of anyone by far. He's pacing to score over 400. No one else is even.
What happened to me too against bell cow this week? Did we find that bell cow?
Damn it. Yeah, it's just annoying, but
I want people to see the man that is tearing me a new one. Pause.
That's a big pause, my boy.
That's the bloodline. And listen, the bloodline remains strong. Okay, folks. I told you this.
You know what? I'll take the bloodline.
The family business is running at optimal.
The family business.
Family business.
Put on Swift right now.
Damn, I'm in a tight match in this all-in league. Who do I have going right? Tank Dell, come on, Tank Dell, do something.
Don't get excited like that. I thought something happened.
I'm trying to get this. I'm trying to motivate these motherfuckers. Speaking shit into existence here.
I got to places too, so.
Yeah, exactly. I just noticed it. I was just looking and I was like, damn it, come on.
What is it called when a tank shoots the big old thing on the tank? What is that thing? We need that.
I don't know. Grenade?
Cannons?
Is it a cannon? What do they call that on the tank when they shoot that thing? You know.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that huge ass thing.
Yeah, the Megatron thing. You know what I mean? Megatron.
It turns into a giant cannon. I don't know what you call it.
Yeah, it's like in Star Fox. They have the big ass tanks. Like,
yes, exactly.
That shit's go crazy. Yeah,
we need that drop.
Can't be
It's like this, like
the first drop. Hell yeah! 2 minute
like a fake drop. Yeah.
All right.
2 minute. Bears are threatening just outside of the
DJ Moore. Okay, I have a few DJ Moores shared. I'm cool with that.
Make it a game.
Yep. Yeah, DJ Moore, is someone that's in line for a big night with Keenan Allen out. So, yeah, good to see him doing a little something.
Stingley's about to be on his ass the rest of this game after they make them adjustments. Watch, they're gonna be like, you know what, fucking shadow.
Yeah, the thing is, I mean, Roma Dunze, he's playing. He might burn him if they just shadow more or double more.
They could double. I was gonna say they could double. They could double Dunze.
Oh, they could double Dunze and shadow more. Okay. Yeah, I noticed more and more now. It's like teams are getting to where like they don't necessarily just double the one. I feel like they more shadow to one and then double. Like Rashid Shaheed, bro, like was doubled when he got that 70, the 70 burger today.
Because he's gonna pop a big one. Pause.
Yeah. Oh, he popped a big one. Pause. Who has more regret, Adams or Rodgers? I mean, they both got dubs today, and it's like, I mean, Green Bay, like, honestly, probably Adams, because Adams is someone that's like in the prime of his career. Rodgers, I feel like he had been in Green Bay for so long, he just needed something different. Where Adams, I feel like as far as his legacy, it's like I don't know, it's kind of he'll still be a Hall of Famer, but he definitely, just from seeing the clips from last year's receiver, that the Netflix show, he seemed to be having some regrets. So I'd probably say him more so than Rodgers. I feel like Rodgers at this point he's been around so long, he's just going with things. He ain't really that tripping.
I don't think either of them are regretting anything.
Well, I mean, no, I mean it's small potatoes for both of them for sure, because I mean they both got their money and they're in more places where they're more comfortable.
So it's all about the money.
Adams closer to home, Rodgers in the big market, he can have more attention, whatever. So I think they were just kind of tired of because Green Bay is a different kind of vibe. It's like Green Bay, it's like you gotta really be like invested with that community, I feel like. And it's like if you're not
like being an owner,
like you're not gonna fit in over there. And they both got to the level of superstardom, especially Rodgers, where I feel like they just kind of outgrew Green Bay.
I mean, it took Rodgers about almost 20 years to outgrow that bitch. Then I guess.
No, because the thing is, because his heart was still there. It was, I think he had been outgrown it. It's just for those last 5 years or so there. And I mean, he had
that brings me to my next point.
MVP
Mike McCarthy will not
get
you one, Cowboys.
No, he
Mike McCarthy's not going to be the guy for you guys.
Look at what my Saints did to him today. That proves that point got proven.
Aaron Rodgers only did it one time with McCarthy, and it was actually when they had a good defense.
That was when McCarthy was actually worth a shit. That was when he, like, back in the day, McCarthy was good. He just didn't adapt well to the NFL.
But see, but here's the thing, though. It's hard to say that with McCarthy because look at his fucking winning records, bro. His full fucking wins. Even just in recent history with the Cowboys, winning is a motherfucker.
The thing is, though, it's like Rodgers. I mean, I get you. Well, you were just saying he wasn't good. Well, you just contradicted.
No, I just said he wasn't good, but I'm just saying when it counts. Because I want to remind you.
When it counts.
What he didn't do with Rodgers for all those years. That's why I said that. I'm not contradicting myself in that stance because I'm saying, like, look at what Mike McCarthy did with Rodgers all those years. He only got him one. So now he's with the Cowboys, and I want to remind them, Mike McCarthy's not the guy. You can get all those wins in the regular season.
Okay. Well, the thing is, it's like, I thought you were just saying he wasn't the guy as far as I was saying, for the regular season, my Saints just exposed him today. But I guess, all right, big picture-wise, here's my take on the whole thing with Rodgers McCarthy thing. I think that was a situation to where McCarthy and Rodgers had been together while things had went good. And I think they really expected to get a second one. They pretty much figured we're going to for sure get a second one. And when that didn't happen, I think things got kind of antsy and then Rodgers was getting hurt. And I think he just kind of got to where he got fed up and he basically told Green Bay, like, look, like, well, something's got to give here. And they gave in at first and got rid of McCarthy, but then he was unhappy again. And then with LaFleur, they were like, look, bro, like we're not giving in at this point. Like at this point, like if you can't get along, you're out of here. And so they shipped him off.
He became too powerful.
Yeah, bro, because that goes back to my point earlier about Green Bay being a place where it's like, as a player, it's like they don't want any one individual getting too much credit. I think it's the same kind of thing with Brett Favre, like why he left. Like, because it's like, I feel like when you've been around that long and
Well,
done that
I don't know if
good-
it was that he left. They had Rodgers.
Same situation.
Well,
as that.
yeah,
We
I
had
know,
Jordan
but
Love.
it's the thing. Yeah, exactly. Same situation, and the same situation as far as the veteran feeling disrespected, feel like, well, shit, I've been here. I should be able to have my say and go out on my terms. Where they basically were like, well, no, we've got a succession plan.
They're like,
place.
all right, let's ship off
You're outta
Devontae
here.
Adams. Ha ha.
Knowing them, they'd have probably been like the Packers would have told the way they expect people to be such humble citizens. They'd have probably been like, well, Aaron, I mean, you've been good to us, but if you really want to stay, I mean, you can just back up this kid Jordan.
Humble
And then
citizens.
Rodgers probably thumbed his nose and was like, fuck you guys, trade me. He was not about to be a fucking backup because he literally said, he was like, if it wasn't for the Jets thing, he was going to retire. He said that. He was like, if he wasn't gonna get a trade out of there, he was retiring.
He has a great deal of respect for Robert Saleh too, because Robert Saleh like crushed his dreams a couple times. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he figured, with a good defense, follow the Brady blueprint, catch on with a team with a good defense,
Got
and
weaponry.
good playmakers. Yeah,
It looked promising today. Tennessee is Tennessee, whatever, but it looked like, okay, here we go, Rodgers, because we've been waiting a year and a day for this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they get a dub. Yeah, it's his first dub as a Jet. So, yeah, so that was good to see. Yeah, the Garrett Wilson pack didn't really take off, but the damn Breece Hall and Braylon Allen, both running backs, went crazy for Green Bay. Don't worry about him, Derek.
Bears got first and goal here with a minute left in the half.
Yeah, shout out to Derek.
It's our guy.
Yeah.
Derek is not terrible. Derek is the absolute opposite of terrible.
Oh, flag. They were trying to get something there.
Oh, they're down there in the red. Oh, I'm behind you guys, huh?
Yeah, they have PI in there.
Yeah, I'm a little behind too. I think I'm me and Bogey's
looking like it could be 3. Anytime you get a false start inside the 10, it's hard to get a touchdown. So we'll see.
Is it? I thought I would think the latter. Oh, false
you get a false start. He's first and goal from the 15. That ain't easy.
My bad.
That ain't easy.
Thought you meant on the defense.
No, the other way around. Yeah.
Yeah, come on, get it together, Chicago. That's how someone that just learned how to read that would read it. Chicago.
Chicago.
Yeah, I just learned how to read yesterday. My bad. Pardon me. Chicago Bears.
He's a doctor, but he just learned how to read. Yeah.
Chicago Bears. Bears. BRs.
They're trying to punch it in.
That is.
That
15? Put 2 syllables. It bears. They get real confused.
Or Everett.
Bring that in, Rome.
Man, that was Rome. Man, Cole Kmet's been a big fucking disappointment.
I just see that now.
I was thinking he'd maybe have a year this year, but they're so stubborn with Gerald Everett. I should have figured that though. And who's the guy? Shane Waldron. He's a 2 tight end set guy. Seahawks tight ends are usually bad, so I was hoping the Kmet might.
Absolutely nobody.
Yeah, they got nobody.
Khalil Herbert. That's what we all wanted.
Khalil Herbert. Nah, I don't want that. I got some Swift. I don't have any.
You know what's crazy is that's a kid special right there. He's like telling you, fuck everyone, Khalil Herbert over there.
Yeah. No, kid gets things right. I'll give him some credit. Not everything though. But that's true for everybody.
You left the show right before the Marvin Harrison blow up though.
Oh yeah, I had to put that in the chat. He is his father's son. I had to say that.
He is his father's son, apparently.
Yes, the results are in. Marv Sr., you are the father. You are the father. Yep, that is the bloodline is true there. The Malik Neighbors went off too, though. It was good to see both.
What'd you say about the bloodline?
The bloodline reigns true. And Harrison bloodline.
Looking like it's gonna be a little 10. Okay, got a game here.
Yeah,
I got a game here.
that's it.
Caleb's
Bears
just
go.
gotta play. Caleb's just gotta play poise. He can't just make any bad mistakes.
Yeah, I think the Waldron offense probably good for him as a rookie because I feel like the Waldron offense in Seattle, it was pretty damn balanced. Like, seemed pretty 50-50 to where, like, Caleb in this offense probably won't be asked to do too much. Where if he had to go into, like, I feel like being a Kingsbury offense might be kind of overwhelming for Jaden. But at least Jaden runs.
Bears
Jaden, man, that's scaring me. I think it's just a lack of receivers over there. It's just gonna be
Yeah,
so.
they shouldn't have traded Dotson. That was a stupid fucking trade. Oh, we had to do it, Derek. We had to make our mark, bro. We gotta show the league that we're legit, bro. 2 weeks in a row over 40 points, bro. It's the most points
Y'all been impressive, but
in the
Tampa
first 2
might
weeks
still be the
since
best
then.
team in that division.
Oh, yeah, I can't wait. When do we play Tampa? I can't wait for that.
It's gonna be a good match.
That's gonna be a hell of a game. Sack Baker's bitch ass. Oh, that's week 6. Oh, on the October 13th. The 13th. Okay. And my cousin's birthday. Shout out to Matthew. October 13th. In the Dome. Shit, I'm going to have to try to go to that game if I'm off work. That's going to be a hell of a game. I bet them tickets are going to be expensive, though. But fuck it. Let's get some in the nosebleeds.
Okay, yeah. You ever get access to the games?
I did the past couple of years. Not this year, though, because I have a different role now at my company. It was kind of cool. You know, I'd get like the media meal and get to go to the press conference and stuff. It's so high up, though. It's like they say we have to sit in the fucking rafters. So it's like, I mean, it's cool, but it's like, it's honestly not like some VIP experience.
Shout out Mike Hoochie in the chat. You guys are killing me with these burners tonight. The burners are active.
It's so funny because when you first see it, you're just like, "Oh, that's that," and you think it's like, "Oh yeah, that ain't a real guy."
No, hell no. Those are great.
But it's someone's behind it too. And,
activate the burners.
Yeah, fuck it. I mean, yeah, more engagement. More engagement. Jerry Jones has Zeke and Dalvin Cook. He forgot what year it is. Facts, bro. Rico Suave, bro. Rico Suave gonna take over.
They tried too hard to just run the ball today. It was like they were too committed to it. They should have really abandoned it.
Embarrassingly slow at one point. At one point, the Saints whiffed or something, and he got in space, and they're like, Zeke in the open field, and he looked so like slow. I was like laughing. I was like, this motherfucker ain't breaking nothing.
No, he's
I was like, man, he was
3 to 8 yards.
Oh yeah, it was laughable. I was like, bro, and we've got fucking AK, bro, who's like still like in the prime of his career. It's crazy how poorly Zeke aged, like compared. I guess because Kamara more like that hybrid back.
He was.
Yeah, I tell you what. Yeah, Kamara's he's putting together a hell of a career. I mean, I don't know as far as the Hall of Fame since he had that incident, but I mean, I tell you what, if he keeps this pace up, you might have to consider him for the fucking Hall of Fame. Got a hell of a career.
As we get I don't know about quite yet, but
yeah, no, not yet. He needs at least 2 more big years, I'd say, because it's like they're kind of picky with running backs. They don't put running backs in unless they're like truly studs.
Yeah, he's aging much better. Those running backs, Zeke had mileage coming into the NFL though.
Yeah, the damn college thing. Yeah, same. They
ran him the same way, So those same with like Dalvin Cook, the guys like that. Those guys. Yeah, Leonard Fournette. Those.
Yeah, those guys that were like bell cows in college. They come to the NFL.
High
they have like
college. These guys have mileage put on them. So
yeah.
I'm sure Kamara. He's a different type of back. He's not getting just 20 carries and running right into the box every time.
Right, yeah, he gets out in space. Well, yeah, his rookie year with Sean Payton, he was basically a freaking slot receiver.
Yep.
That was a crazy year. Our backfield that year was freaking Kamara, Mark Ingram, and Adrian Peterson for like the first 3 weeks. But they let Peterson go because he wasn't happy about not getting carries, so they just released him. Or maybe we traded him. I think we may have traded him to Arizona. I don't know, but yeah, he didn't. He was one that had too much mileage at that point. And I mean, we had Ingram running wild and Kamara to where he just didn't have room for him. It's just crazy that we once had a backfield with Ingram, Kamara, and Peterson. That is wild.
OGAP.
Yeah, I mean, that was the 2017 Saints. That was one of the greatest rushing attacks. That was probably the greatest rushing attack in the history of the franchise. I think we set the record for like.
Didn't they trade AP that year though? They traded AP, right?
Mid-season because they had no use for him. I mean, between Ingram and Kamara, you weren't getting them off the field, so there was no room to give Adrian Peterson any work. And he was yelling on the sidelines and Sean Payton, "Hey, put me in." So Payton was like, "All right, you want to play in time? Well, we're gonna ship you off. We don't have room for you here. You're just a depth piece.
You gotta go." Derek talking
exactly because he kept bitching, bro. They could see him like he'd be yelling at Payton, and it's like, dude, you can't be doing that to the OG Sean Payton. Like it's like, I know Peterson's an OG himself, but it's like, bro, you're the new guy here. Payton and Breeze have been here. You're the new guy. You've got to fall back.
CJ trying to get some points.
What a catch. One-handed. I think he held it.
CJ trying to get some points before the half here.
Hell yeah, let's freaking go. Trading everything for Ricky Williams, a good Saints memory. Shout out Dick Trickle. Great race car driver. Dick Trickle. Legendary racer. But smoked cigarettes in the car.
Nope, that ain't a catch.
Oh, damn it. One. Ah, shit. Yeah. Unfortunately not. But an A for effort. He fucking gave it his best shot. But 9 seconds. Let's see.
Oh, the other right in range. Nico's already. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, they counted that. Now they're going to look at that. That ain't a catch.
Well, because he didn't get both feet, I don't think. He
Right,
hadn't established possession.
Nico the Frico.
It's been a catch in college. But
nah, you look at it closely, it's a catch, bro. I think that the replay official's going over it right now, and he's saying when he first controls it, the left foot's down, then he gets the right foot down, and then
maybe so. He did it slow in real time. Wow. It didn't look like a catch, but from that slow.
But they gave him the catch in real time, so.
Okay, all right. I don't know, man.
All right, I gave it to you. Ruling on the field stands in real time.
Yes, let's fucking go. Fucking go. Woo! Let's fucking go.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have doubted it. Nico Collins is a freak, baby. No doubt. No more doubt.
Shout out Mo Lester Jr. Nico Collins got some paws on him.
Who is doing these? Logie back there cooking them all these damn burner accounts.
I like that one, Lester.
Guy's on fire tonight.
I wonder if it's the same guy. No, that was probably the doctor guy, and he probably just keeps changing his shit. Just say Dick Trickle. Dick Trickle. Greatest race car driver ever lived. Smoke cigarettes in the damn car.
Oh, man.
Real guy, Dick Trickle, bro.
I know, dude. The Bears defense, they've been clamping on him.
Dingy defense.
It's Jalen Jones on him, too. It's weird. It's like they aren't like, we're not going to let somebody beat us over the top deep. Maybe that's the way to play the Texans, right?
No big plays, yeah. I mean, you see that kind of with the Dolphins. When you take away Tyreek's, big play offense, they kind of struggle.
Nico's still good enough intermediate, you know what I mean, though? To keep it moving, but it does limit the
already with the touchdown. Nico, man,
Nico's a freako.
He's the alpha over there.
Yeah, he's the alpha for sure. I'm glad I got a lot of shares.
Okay, make sure.
There's a reason he was going higher in drafts. Remember, I mean, I like Tank, but I remember people were going a little too much with Tank. I feel like as far as like some people, he might be better than Nico, and I'm like, pump the brakes. Nico's still different range over there. Well, exactly. Yeah, ADP wise, normally Tank was better, but I'm just saying some of these drafts I did, people were pulling Tank up way too high.
You were in
you weren't taking him over.
Yeah, I don't think I saw anyone.
No, we gotta be patient with Tank.
Nico, gotta be patient. There were some like Nico was doing the third, and then they rip off Tank in the fourth, and I'm like, chill, y'all, damn.
I love Tank, but he's my wide receiver 3.
Yeah, I've seen some. Well, yeah, I'll definitely see somewhere they would take him over Diggs.
You're talking about the leading rusher for the Texans tonight.
You are.
Damn, that makes it
Put it on 2 carries.
Yeah, Mix-a-Lot's not getting much. The Bears, I think, have a good run defense.
Fairbairn's going to come out here and kick like a gajillion yarder here, guys.
I got him. He's my kicker in the Homies League. Shout out to Fairbairn.
Yeah, I dropped him because I went with Moody, and Moody had a great week 1, but this week not so great.
Yeah, when I saw Fairbairn was out there, like he's on the really good offense.
Oh my God, where's this one from? He's literally standing.
The biggest boot in the game.
He's standing on the star, bro. Oh, he nailed it, man.
Let's go.
He could have hit that from like 70 plus. Like that just kept going.
Is that still only
He's
the
got a
first half
fucking
right
leg
now?
on him.
That was just it?
It's about to be
Right here?
halftime right now. It's 1-0.
Man, he drilled it. There was still a second left on the clock.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's see it.
Wow,
I'm
look
about
at the
to
first
see
hit
it.
fucking mushrooms. It's like I'm traveling through time.
Kickoff? Bro, he's standing on the star on the Texans helmet on the 50 when he boots it. That's a 60 yarder.
59-yarder. Yeah, damn near a 60. 59-yarder.
Oh, he snuck it in and it barely went in. It looked like it kept going. He snuck it in and it barely hit the back of the end zone. Not the end
Yeah,
zone.
it kind of curved. It didn't really come off his foot that good, but it obviously had more power than
That
I
was
initially
59 right
thought.
there.
That's
Bang.
Yeah,
probably not his
59
best hit, and
is
he still nailed it.
Wow.
He got a
Fairbairn.
big boot.
He's trying to elevate.
Hold on.
He does have a big boot.
Clemmy Fairbairn, soccer style kicker. I need more.
Carlton Banks.
I need more facts about him, so I can like spew off like 12 facts in one breath. Pause.
Carlton Banks says he looked like the rapper Blind Fury. I don't know who that is.
Who's that? Me?
I don't know. No Diddy. No Diddy. He's got Sean Combs in the chat.
We got Sean Combs. We got Carlton Banks.
The chat going wild tonight.
But we know
Dick
what
Trickle.
Yeah, don't forget Dick Trickle over here
Yeah,
trading.
never get Dick Trickle.
I have my
Yeah, like Dick. We don't bring that up. We don't bring those memories up. Those archives have been burned.
All right, they're going to return it. The Bears. Ooh, nothing. I was going to say, hopefully DeAndre Carter fumbles like he fumbled
Bears.
that.
Bears.
Like he fumbled that playoff game away for us in 2019.
Bear. Bear.
Hey, the Vikings kind of are some motherfuckers right now, huh?
Yeah, fuck them.
Yeah, I brought that up earlier. Boogie got mad at me. I didn't know who won. I was just
subject.
They played us so tough today. It was
the
ugly.
Seahawks 2-0. Wow.
God damn it all, man.
Pouring out the San Francisco 49ers. The Dallas Cowboys.
I mean, you could clearly see they're playing for the second half of the year. Just playing.
The
like
Detroit Lions. Who else got upset today? I better stop this before the Texans get upset.
They didn't get upset, but they had a tough ending. They got hosed by the refs. Fuck Mahomes.
Detroit just plays us. They play us real well.
The Rams had a shitty one. Denver. The Giants lost late. The Patriots lost in OT. A lot of close games today.
I hate.
Chargers are 2-0.
Seahawks are number one.
Yeah, bro. Lee's fired up. He was getting on me earlier saying about what to say, but I'm like, hey, we're both 2-0, bro. We both 2-0. Shout out the ear to the streets.
The Jaguars lost again.
We got the beat up on that sorry team known as the Carolina Panthers. Yeah, the Jags are ass, bro. I'm starting to think T-Law is just not good, bro. I'm finally just accepting the fact that T-Law is just.
He needs to cut the hair.
Yeah, shave his head, bro. Yeah, like in the graphic he did Peacock at AFC South. He needs to come out bald, bro. That would scare teams, bro. That would strike fear into the opponent if he came
he
out
looks
bald.
crazy. I think they oversized his head on that Photoshop or whatever. I didn't know it.
Nah, it's the size of his head for real. He has all that hair.
Bro, he'd scare the fuck out of people if he came out bald, bro.
Yeah, I saw somebody on Texans Twitter post that one, and I was like, "Ooh, I'm saving this for later."
Like, fuck his hair. Thinks he's so luscious locks.
Sunshine, yeah. The sun is not so shiny in Jacksonville. They look like trash.
Oh, T-Law, like Law and Order.
He ain't no
Y'all
law.
saw they named the stadium after him or
That
whatever
boy ain't
today?
no law.
Some T-Law Bank or something. I forgot what it was called.
Oh, really?
They, yeah, it was. What was it called? Let me see.
T-Law.
You renamed the stadium.
What are they? A private bank?
Let me see here.
I don't think I'm opening an account.
Oh,
with the
okay. When
T-Law.
is that? Saints Chargers. Okay, that's week 8. All right.
Ooh.
Trevor
Yeah,
Bank
I might be
Stadium.
down.
That's
I
what
might
it's
be down
called.
for a
The name of
friendly
their stadium
wager.
is called
Stadium.
Everbank, and
That's
today they called it
That's like
Trevor
clever.
Bank.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the Texans should be whooping right now. I don't understand what's going on.
Hell
What's
yeah.
the score right now? I'm fucking streaming hard.
It was that pass interference.
I ain't
I'm
gonna lie
gonna
to
go
you.
ahead and slide my G's for now. I might come back later, but I need to go get some food ready. So
For sure, brother.
yeah.
What
You
you
right
got?
on, man. You earned it.
You cooking or ordering?
Yeah, I was leftovers, bro.
Okay, there you go.
That's some leftovers, bro. Something
That's what
slight, but we gonna get this food in, and yeah. So yeah. Talk to y'all on the flip.
Spencer the Guru.
Ladies and
The
gentlemen.
Guru. You know, it's because of Spencer. I've almost kind of not retiring, but just kind of silencing the side of me that
You're like Gandalf the Grey, but went on to like you were like Gandalf like the
bro,
platinum.
you know what I mean.
He's
It's
that-
like that's where the Guru. Spencer
He
the
just
Guru.
passed it on to the kid. He passed him the baton.
Let
Is
the
that what
kid
it
run with it. Let
From one guru to the other.
one Guru
Said,
to the
"Look,
other.
kid,
you
go
know?
ahead."
It's not a struggle.
Steamboat has docked its final.
We're in the Diamond Joe
We're
era
Diamond Joe.
now.
We're in the Diamond Joe era.
El Diamante. Shining bright.
There you
But a
go.
part of me I'm really fond of the name the Guru. So the kid, you better come correct with it. And he does. Shout out to Spencer, the Guru.
Hey, the sunset's still crazy. And I'm on shrooms.
This comment, Trevor Lawrence looks like if Charlotte Flair was less feminine.
Gabagoo.
I give him a ding. I can agree with that.
Gandolfini, like the actor.
Oh,
Jason.
Yep.
So like,
Tony
Like Gandalf at the same time also.
Sides though, and just be ball.
So it's Gandolfini.
Wait, they got Gabagoo.
The Gandolfini.
You know?
The gabagoo.
Oh,
You
shit.
know about the bell cow. He paints houses.
Mm-hmm.
All
What do
right.
you do for a living? Hey, I paint houses.
Paint
What
houses.
is wrong with you?
I do the carpentry.
I don't know what that means. Is that like a euphemism?
It means after I paint the houses, he buries the dead bodies. That's what it means.
Painting is
I
the
mean,
job.
allegedly.
The carpentry is disposing.
Tennessee.
Come on. Come
All right.
on.
I was trying to follow along, but then I didn't know if you guys were actually talking about remodeling or not.
Forget about
It's like,
it.
because I was real interested in that. I
House
wanted to hear what you're talking
Mind you, I'm like I'm a midlife dad, like homeowner. So like halfway through that mafia conversation, I started thinking about remodeling.
about.
No, you ain't lying. You know what we can do over here? Hey, look at all
Serious
three of these
business.
posts right here. Take them all out.
You said take care of her. He's like, so what'd you do? I was like, I took care of her.
Forget about it.
Forget about it.
You know that thing we took care of?
Hey, did you get that thing I sent you?
You take care of that thing?
The family business. You know?
He's a friend of ours.
He's a friend.
Damn, it's so crazy. That sun goes down real quick over here.
Yep, we're on the west.
No, I'm
Sunset.
just saying, like, it's like real orangey right now, too. Real orangey.
Martin
True.
Anderson Jr. He had himself a day.
Mm.
Apparently, he is his father's son. We got the DNA results today.
Dude, Kyler Scurries was just out there looking like a squirrel. That's why everybody's getting open like that.
Yeah.
Can't touch a squirrel like a greased pig. I need some more of this. Get some
Kyler.
to go on.
Fucking
Some
bell cow did it.
wobbling. Need some Stroud.
I probably would have
Some
just
Stroud.
like 12 other fucking measly nothings in that league this week.
Dalton Schultz is going to give me a 0. I should have.
It's a 14-team league. I probably would have destroyed like 12 other of them.
Tight ends. The tight end is the panic position right now.
You ain't lying.
It's just, I mean, you might just have to gut it out. I mean, nobody's really thriving over there, so it's just, it's rough for tight ends right now. But that's their second half of the season. You know what I mean? When it gets cold, they start running more, and then they hit them with the play action.
Damn, Chuba had himself a day, kind of.
Who's that?
Chuba, he had 10 carries for 64 and then 4 catches, but there was only 12 yards receiving. But still, like, that's a decent fantasy day in a full PPR.
They need Jonathan Brooks over there.
I was about to say that. Like, what's up with Jonathan Brooks right now? Like, is he like?
He's like still on the IR.
No real rush. Is it almost? I mean, Bryce is so bad. Well, who's their backup? Who's their backup over there?
Andy Dalton.
Andy. Oh,
Red Rifle.
The Red Rifle, bro. Come on.
They're for sure gonna give him a little run at some point. Bryce might need to chill.
I don't know. They're probably like low key talk. Like when Bryce walks into the room, they're like everyone just gets quiet. And Bryce like, what y'all talking about? Not about trading or drafting a higher QB next year. Shut up, bro.
I told you the starting center being out was going to be an issue for the run game today.
It was rough, man.
That's what's going on right now for the Texans. Now that I think about it, that's why Mixon's 6 for 19.
What's going to change over there?
But they only give him 6 attempts, though. I'm not tripping off that. Like if he still leaves this if he leaves the game with 20 touches, I think he's gonna be all right.
Yeah, we'll see how it happens. We'll see what happens.
But this is why I like the H-Town huddle and our man Neon Peacock here because
You're streaming from the county jail.
Damn.
You got a good. It's because the line's in the back, and then the wind starts coming in.
I am a married man, basically, so I guess
lockdown.
What's the difference?
All right, man. The Bears got a shot in the second half, or the Texans run away. What are we feeling?
Well, it's supposed to run away, but let's see what happens here. Texans need to score what they scored here in the first. Actually, if you duplicate the points, right, it's like 32-20. That's basically what I said. So
32-20 was your call. Yeah, wow.
It's 30. I said 30-17, but give or take 2 on each side or something.
Oh, the Houston huddle.
Oh yeah, look, let's see. Why don't you want to run that real fast? You can do a 30-second little.
Hell yeah.
Hold on, I have to scroll up. Oh no, I have to go to brand. Never mind. Give me a second. And we have the H-Town huddle background up. And here goes the H-Town huddle.
Huddle up.
H-Town huddle video intro. Which one is it? This one. H-Town huddle.
Derek talking about what's going on over there.
Hey, it's the Bears defense, man. Looks like 2 weeks in a row they're doing their thing. One half, anything can happen in the second half.
Yeah, the Bears, they keep everything in front, so it's just a who's gonna flinch first kind of game.
Yeah.
Who's gonna flinch? No. we want deep shots. We want, what I mean? We want to air it out, but
the game isn't over. The stats are still going.
This one.
You got to be encouraged that they're giving Tank Dell end arounds, and he picked up 18 yards on one of them.
It's friendship is at risk.
The Texans were just setting up all their second half plays with all that trickeration. Who made that clip, Mexican OT? I did, but yeah, pretty much. Nico's sick. That's why, Derek. Nico's sick and getting numbers because it's the flu game. He's having a Michael Jordan day. Besides, he's just a bully. 5 for 86 and a tug.
Roma Dunze 1 for 6 with no Keenan Allen on the field. Probably could expect him to get a little bit more action in the second half.
Yeah, I think Dunze is being covered by Stingley. I think Moore is being covered by Stingley. Sorry.
It's rough
the
over there.
Rookie Lassiter on the other side, but they went after him a couple of times and he broke some stuff up. And then there was that pass interference that set up the worthless Khalil Herbert touchdown. 2 carries, 3 yards, 1 touchdown. Halftime's just about over.
Let's go.
Bum, 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 bum.
Texans.
Yeah. Watch, let's see. Look at Bogart's jailhouse look right there. Oh shoot, I forgot we're in the huddle. Hold on, we gotta get out of this. Gotta go back to the watch party.
Get out of the huddle. Break the huddle.
Hey, break. Let's take the jailhouse down. There we are. All right, we're back from halftime.
Texans should let's go. Let's see what's going on here. Should lean on them.
Ball first here, if I'm not mistaken.
Will Anderson get credited a sack? Let me see here.
At least half a sack.
He got half a sack. Yep, there he goes.
Here you go. Fairbairn. I don't even know who those people are. Parker McCollum. That's why I didn't know who it was.
Let's see who gets the ball coming out of here. This is the Bears ball.
Yeah, the Bears.
Fairbairn, you just he's just a boot now like that, huh?
Yeah, they paid him a couple of years ago. He's the guy. He has like 47 letters in his name.
He's always been solid. You know, he would miss a couple big kicks a year, it felt like, for a while, but now
he's after that, he's been bouncing back. Looks like a leg in a prison jumpsuit.
Dr. McCusker is questioning McCockiner questioning your credentials, Bo. He wants to see your license. McCusker, do you have McCockiner? Let's see your intro clip. You're not a real doctor. I don't believe this man's a real doctor.
You gotta have one of these things. Hold on, where's it at?
Popped up.
I am a doctor.
Dr. Barry, I think, is chalk.
You take like two of these
Dr.
in the
Barry
morning.
Chalkner.
You take 2 of these, 3 of those. You know what I mean? A little bit of these. You call me in the morning, okay? And then I say, fuck you called me early in the morning for, bro? I was partying with you last night. You're like, bro, you told me to call you in the morning, bro.
You're John Goodman in Flight. You show up with the briefcase on notice. You ever seen that one where Denzel's the drunk pilot?
This one. Hold on.
You know that one?
Is this Flight with Denzel Washington where he gets
Yes,
all
he's drunk and they call John Goodman and he has to pull up on the morning,
shit.
give him other drugs. He pulls up with the briefcase and like, dude, what does he need?
Hey, him and John Goodman.
That's a doctor. You're that kind
Yes,
of doctor.
I am John Goodman. I'm also John Bon Bogey, if you didn't know.
Living on a prayer.
And John Goodman, bro. That's my new handle, bro.
John Bon.
I mean, I'm
John Bon Bogey.
Roseanne is my bitch, though. John Bon Bogey. And all the praise.
Caleb got
Chicago
rid
Bears.
of they can throw. Had a man too.
I am John Bon Bogey. I am him.
Had a man.
Yeah, Carter he put a move on. Yeah, he was kind of open, but he needed to drop that.
Catch.
Right.
Yeah.
They took away his first read, which is a good job in the flat. They were trying to go short, and then Carter broke free over the top, but Caleb overthrew it because he was kind of running forward under pressure. It is what it is. What it is. Texans get the ball back. Got to get guys going. I'm pretty sure they're going to try to get Joe Mixon going this time. They came out play action first play of the game, first drive. So we'll see what they do. Maybe they go play action first play of the game again, though. Who knows? Play the second half.
They're a tough defense to run on.
Yeah.
So, yeah, maybe they're feeling the pressure of that. Like it's a lot harder than they anticipated.
Yeah. Now here's a rumor. I don't know. Collinsworth making commercials. Oh shit. Clean that.
Man, we had some rough weeks this week. I made a bad decision. Started Jeff Wilson on some impulse shit on Thursday. It was a bad. Then I had Tua in that same league. I had Keon Coleman in the lineup in there. It was a rough week for my receiver. Amari Cooper was my other, and Tank Dell was my other receiver. So just nobody's doing anything.
Tank's got to do something. They got to get him going.
Nobody is doing anything over there. That's the league that we over here. I'll show you guys. Captain won this league. Whoop! I didn't see that last week, but yeah, man, it's been rough over there.
Where's the trash?
Nobody. Freiermuth, Rashad White. So it was a bad week over here for Jen Wealth over here.
Hold on, where is it? This one.
Okay, we got this guy, Candlestick. We got that one. We're going to 2-0 there.
I take like a muscle relax or something. What's up? What's up, Sergeant Figgerland, darling?
Yes. Be sure to like and subscribe, Sergeant Figgerland McGarland.
The amount of burners today is impressive. Is this a normal number of burners that we see?
No, Figgerland's been around before.
Okay, he's a real one. Okay, I can't tell anymore. It's all good.
Actually been here, so it's maybe a regular burner, if that makes any sense.
I appreciate burners. We need more burners.
You haven't made it unless you have haters and burner accounts.
Exactly. Matter of fact, I think I need a burner now that I'm thinking about it.
Deshaun Watson has a burner, supposedly.
Oh, yeah.
I think we all need a burner.
Syphilis.
Let's start a pro burner campaign.
Not a burner also is Katie Kevin Durant.
Doncic. Sick burner, bro. Sick burner.
Give me another ding. I killed Deshaun Watson on that one. I killed it. I said burner. I said syphilis. For the kill.
First play, Joe Mixon. Hey, he's trash. The Browns are trash.
He's a bad human being. That's why we make fun of him all the time. And you know what? It was our man Peacock that told us.
Yeah, I was like, man, I don't know.
Fuck him.
Hearing some weird things.
He was like, listen, y'all don't know what's about to hit the fan. He was like, fuck Deshaun Watson with your Clemson playbook.
Oh, yeah, I heard that rumor also. It's crazy. Just recently.
Whiter Woods. Stroud got that dog in him.
Yeah, so I think the official got hurt. He tripped, fell. I don't know what the heck happened, but they're in a commercial break. Don't know.
Man down. Man overboard.
Yeah. He fell by himself, I think, or he tripped on the chain. I don't know. It's kind of weird. I don't know, but my guys need if the vibes don't change, I'm going to have to go sit on the couch for a little bit, see if they change.
They're in control of the game. They got to just get a field goal, really. Go up 2 scores. Play that game.
Whiter Woods. Shout out to Whiter Woods. I like that one. Look at the picture. This is a chubby golfer.
They're getting creative now. I like it. Whoever that is, if it's bell cow, awesome.
He doesn't have that much energy in him.
No, he doesn't.
It's not him.
He has the width of a bell cow, though. You know what I mean?
It could be the chalk rabbit. It really could be.
If it's
the chalk rabbit has it in him.
Talk Rabbit, he earned way more fucking points, and he moves way up in my ADP next year. I tell you that.
He's been way up.
Rowdy.
There you go.
Right? I fuck with Rowdy. Rowdy's a good dude.
I don't know. I have a strong hand.
I didn't even see this one. Punk kick.
He's capable of it. He's capable.
Oopa dog kick. Oh, that's good. That's good.
They're active tonight. They're active.
Oh man, I love it. I love it. Good stuff, guys.
You know, whenever El Domingo is in the building, it's like
Diamante.
El Domingo.
Diamante.
Let me remind though. They're trying to get him, bro. He's like El Chapo. You know
It's
what I mean?
Hispanic Heritage Month, guys. It starts today and it goes on. And I don't even know why they do this, but it goes into 2 months. It's just like they're gonna give you half of 2 months. Here you go. Hispanic Heritage Months.
Start one. Romandre or Diamante.
Give me Raham. You know what? Give me El Domingo.
That's what I'm talking about. Dial it up, Bogey. Make the call.
Come
Make
on.
the call.
What am I
El
doing here?
Diamante.
Give me the El Diamante.
El Demundo.
Listen, I know a guy. You only got one chance with him.
The official tripped moving backwards, like it fell by himself, hit his head.
Oh, so
And I don't know. He might have gotten El Concusto.
hey, I've seen some bad just collisions on the sideline. They need to get these old people that can't move off the sideline. These overweight people, just like they can't.
This guy's old. He's like gray everywhere. But he
He's
fell back
on his own. Oh,
He might
no.
be wise. He might be wise beyond belief, and his grays will show it. But man,
It was
on that sideline.
it was a non-contact injury. Non-contact.
Destroyed on that sideline. Man, shout out to him. That's somebody's grandpa for all we know.
He's getting carted off, guys. He's getting.
No.
Give us a thumbs up.
That's the grandpa, bro.
The guy is 75 years old. He probably shouldn't be on an NFL sideline. I mean, we got to start thinking about.
He's about to get a settlement. Like
Do you remember the one last year where the guy got like his knee blasted
Right?
him out of bounds?
They gotta go electronic already.
It was a big dude, an old out of shape guy like that. And just went out of bounds, took his whole knee out. Like he was rocked.
All these.
He was done. He went full Nick Chubb.
What up, Larry Dickum?
What up, gang? Hit him with the Tino entrance.
What did Derek say? Speaking of which, Canelo beat the hell out of Edgar Berlanga last night. Oh yeah, I saw that one-sided ass whipping. I was watching that one and the UFC fight at the same time.
I started doing that, and then I realized, man, I really don't care about these fights. I wanted to. I had the O'Malley one on, and he ended up losing. I saw.
Yeah, that was sucked. But the presentation inside the sphere, like between the fighters and stuff, when they did all the walkout shit, that was badass. I was like, I'm down for this.
Yeah, the
sphere. I was trying to get a lawsuit to retire for real, right? Maybe he's just like, this is the play, and he's just gonna throw himself back and get concussed. Time to get that pension.
I had to close the garage because like the shrooms are really hitting me hard. I'm like, I gotta close myself off from the outside world right now.
As they normally do.
I wiped out all the Texans pride now. Like,
let's go. Let's go, Texans.
Boom. Nico Collins, catch and pitch. Nice and easy. Clockwork.
Yes. Nico, the big ass Nico. I need a big old miracle.
Yeah, I need to start spreading it out a little bit more, but it'll happen.
Damn, if only I didn't start Terrell Bernard and maybe Tremaine Edmonds, I might have been
just like, Nico's just like a mismatch. They're going to start doubling him right now, and then it's going to be like, whoop.
Oh, you talking about the East Side League? Or he tipped out? No, you were done either way. I think you were toast.
Hey, good.
I think you can rest easy. No, it wouldn't matter what you did.
Yeah, I haven't looked at it yet, but when I look at it, I'm pretty sure that'll make me feel better.
Man, that's fun. Okay. Maybe it was a setup. This guy
just put out a valiant effort.
This guy fell, set up his own retirement package.
You may have won the battle, Bell Cow, but the war is still on.
Shrooms aren't the world, bro. Hey, Larry, you're a dick, bro. I'm gonna be honest.
No, dick 'em.
You're a dick.
If I ever met Larry right now, I'd punch him in his jaw.
I have a hunch you've met Larry.
I think I am Larry. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Larry is all of us.
There's a good chance in the world I am
No.
Larry.
Oh no. Joe
Uh-oh.
Mixon was hurt after catching this pass on the
Oh
side.
no, you son of a bitch! Don't do it to me, Joe Mixon.
Oh, I need to get the professor on the horn.
Oh, it's an ankle. Oh no, it might be a knee.
No,
Ooh, it might be a high ankle sprain.
hit the drop one more time and just try to rejuvenate him. Do it.
Oh, it's a high ankle
Take
tweak.
me to the doctor's office.
Oh, nothing broken, please. Man, where's it at?
I like big butts and I cannot lie.
He's in the medical tent, guys. Damn it.
Okay. He just might need a sensual massage. We know this is
Um,
an organization that knows how to sensually massage injuries back then.
I
on the
like
field.
big butts and I
This is
cannot
exactly
lie.
how Watson became who he was. Actually, Watson is doing
Who was that? Oh, Tank Dell dropped the big play. No. All right. Not going well.
I'm a doctor. Joe Mixon is in the blue tent, but don't be blue, y'all, because he could just be taking a dump. Actually, his leg was hurt, huh?
Yeah, his ankle twisted pretty ugly.
Maybe he's taking a dump while they sensually massages his ankle out.
Not only was his ankle hurt, Tank dropped the drive extender, and it would have been a nice big play, maybe a 30, 35-yarder.
I'm seeing the Tank joint now.
Can't believe he dropped.
All right, we got to kick this thing in the gear. Kick this thing.
I'm going to go change the vibe. I'm going to sit on my couch with my wife, watch a game.
Do your thing. El Domingo. Oh no, we need the game. Where's the game at? Open Xfinity on them. Let's see. Oh, it's not even up. Oh, that's right. All right. As he goes to change the vibe, I'm gonna throw that thing on in the background.
Hey, my bad.
No, it's all good. I was just throwing the game on because my shit was geek mode in the motherfucker.
This game is fucking boring, bro. Somebody needs to make a play already. Being very critical.
Well, you know, we expect a lot of this. You know what I mean?
It's a wide range of emotions, somebody once said.
Yes, fantasy row. Just a fantasy row boating and down the string. You know what I mean?
We got to stay the course, man. We got to stay the course. It's people overreacting. We got to take advantage. They want to overreact. Who's the guy you're buying low on right now, Bogues? Who you buying low on?
Okay. Buying low on. Okay. Definitely. If I need a tight end in most bum ass tight end leagues, Sam Laporta. I'm buying low on Christian McCaffrey and Puka. I buy the injured guys because I tend to like build a decent team where I could take some of these useful depth and just try to go and just buy me a fucking piece. You know what I mean? You know what I'm buying right now?
Build a playoff juggernaut.
I'm looking at the team that might have foolishly drafted Nick Chubb a little too early and they're just holding on to him. And I'm just going to see if they're hurting. And I'm going to try to see if I have someone of abundance that can help them out and just go ahead and take Nick Chubb off their hands. I'm doing all kind of stuff like that.
Nick Chubb. Have you heard any word on him? When is he?
We're 2 weeks away from it. If I could buy him for nothing right now, if that team is wounded, bro, you know what I mean? I'm just trying to see if I can get it all kind of everybody off of everybody, bro. I ain't going to lie to you. If you a shot not took is a shot missed, bro, you got to shoot the offer out. You know what I mean? I want everybody, bro. Pause.
Go get the money.
Shit, I might try to finagle like a something with a Jared Goff even in the super flex. I might try to see what I could do. You know what I mean? Because Jared Goff feels like that's a motherfucker that could just explode eventually, like over and over again. Pause. That sounds really wrong.
Caleb's just throwing it up, man. I
Yeah,
can't connect
the
nothing.
record.
Jared Goff, okay.
Super flex talk, right?
Sure.
Patrick Mahomes, he ain't really been. He's been kind of lackluster. Are we saying that? No, he's been all right.
Yeah, he's Mahomes. He's doing what he's doing.
Yeah, no one's coming up, man.
No one's selling Mahomes yet. Nah, Goff's a good one. People might be a little worried about Goff. Jaden Daniels owners. I'm as a Jaden Daniels owner, I'm a little like, ugh.
Are you?
It's just I know it's gonna get better.
Today? Give it to me straight.
It's gonna get better as the year goes on, but
how was this today? What did he do today?
There's no weapons there, bro. And if you can erase McLaurin. Caleb running.
I need you to go and find those goddamn bagpipes right now. You don't say they have no weapons there, and they have B-Rob the Mob. Find those bagpipes.
No, but it's all the running game, bro. Their strength is really running the football.
Yeah,
really between Eckler and Robinson and Jaden. Like they want to run. So like their passing is just like almost complimentary now. So it's all this short stuff. They have like there's nothing explosive in the passing game. What to speak of? So he removes the lights. Terry McLaurin supposed to get a touchdown today. They kicked 6 field goals. You know what I mean? 7 field goals.
Who's their kicker?
What was the name? God damn it. Austin Seibert, I think.
Oh, it's the cyborg.
The cyborg. He went
with a bionic leg.
He went mechanical on us. I don't know what the fuck. He did that. He did that.
I got a paper here or something. I have a blunt, but I don't have enough weed for a blunt.
Not enough. Uh-oh.
Well, I smoke like skimpy joints back to back. I might smoke like 18 joints today. Anymore. It was a long day. I definitely ran through like a quarter weed today.
Went through a quarter. Yeah, that's a good day.
Yeah, come on, we keep it lit. You know
I didn't like the balance of the schedule, man. Why they gotta have 10 games on in the morning and only 3 in the afternoon, man? Put at least one more in the afternoon. We could, like what it was. They wanted. I think they just wanted to showcase that Chiefs game and have it like a free Sunday night game, a primetime game almost.
Yeah,
like you know what I mean, like a pre-prime.
What's kind of crazy is that they didn't put the Dallas game in that slot as well, like they always would. Making it it's not a good one.
Something, at least one more. 3 games this week for a late slate like that, or the afternoon games. I was already like, man, okay, I'm making lunch. I'm saying I can do something. I ain't gotta like lock in. But the morning was mayhem. But the games were trash too.
I can dig it.
You know what I mean?
I like it across the board. It was a big game though. There we saw a lot of 400 scores. In these type in the big dynasty leagues that we have,
yeah, with that arcade mode scoring, guys going crazy over there.
Don't play arcade mode. Let's go. We in the game. Hold on.
I'm a simulation kind of guy.
Turn this light back on. Hey, come on,
I'm bored.
I'm on all the PEDs, bro.
Souped up. No, I just want missionary tonight. That's all I want.
We on the PEDs. I'm pissing dirty. I'm peeing hot. That motherfucker. And I'm the champion who keep peeing dirty. I'm John Bogues Jones. Fuck it. He was partying last night. Can't fight. Piss dirty.
Piss dirty. Didn't they do that and let him fight?
They still did it. Yeah, and then Daniel Cormier, he was like, "Oh, you're just gonna beat me up while he's on coke?"
Who's this? JJ Thomas got a question.
What's up, JJ?
Given Bijan and Michael Pittman, receiving Tyreek Hill, Josh Jacobs, and Amari Cooper, is this a good trade? Is this a valid trade? I'm getting Tyreek. Oh, somebody's probably scared of the Skylar Thompson.
Yeah, I do it.
And the Josh that accept button fast.
I'm doing that
fast. That's that can't be real.
I gotta have it, Brody.
That can't be a real trade.
I gotta have it. It's real.
You should have
live in that
accepted
world,
it
bro. It's a crazy
20
world,
minutes ago.
bro. Come on, bro.
Yes, go back and accept that quick if there's still
Yeah,
time.
hit that accept, and then
If there's still time, tell the commission push it through.
and as soon as you hit accept, come back into the chat and let us know so we can tell you to stand up and take a bow.
Stand up and take a bow. That's
Come on.
That's robbery. That's
Come
robbery.
on. Stand up and take a bow.
That must be like maybe a six team league. So,
I don't know.
or some just
A 10 team.
go accept that.
Yeah, that's a murder.
Who's this? The Texans punting from their end zone. This game sucks right now.
No, come
Hold
on.
on.
We need the Texans to turn this thing around, Brody. Uh-oh. Okay, cool. That helps. Yeah, it's gonna push them back. They got a flag on the receiving.
Ha ha ha.
Push them all the way back. I need like a Jalen Pitry, like a safety sack. Like I need like a safety blitz.
What is this rooting interest you're rooting for? Is this East Side League still? You just
Yeah, come on. We don't die until it's official. We don't ever die.
listen. The bloodline remains strong over there. Okay.
Please just stop claiming your brother.
Listen, Bogey. What's done is done.
Listen, all right.
What's
You guys
done
made a
is
very powerful enemy today. I gotta lie.
What's done is when you flip my Funko Pop over.
What's
it'll
done is
become
might be
war.
listen. Then how do you listen? Because you know what I mean. DJK. You know what I mean?
Let's show Bogey's matchup over here on the screen.
K, Bell Cow K Killer 2. What's up?
It's 241 to 192 right now.
All right, so you're telling me there's a chance?
I'm telling you, there's no chance.
No.
You just have Jalen Pitry and Nico Collins,
Okay,
and
so I'm telling this
they
thing.
gotta get you. They gotta get you 50 points.
All right, so all we need is Caleb.
50 more points.
Caleb needs to turn this thing up right here. Make it a game.
50 more points coming.
Yeah, it'll be all right.
He went crazy today, man. J.K., Cook, and Kamara. What boy?
When you took JK, that shit made me mad too, because I was like, damn, he's smart. I hate it when he does smart things, right?
He's cut from the cloth. Damn it.
Stop claiming him.
He's cut from.
Tell him the truth. He was found at the doorstep.
He just he wants to ignore.
You were like,
his-
Mom, I think I found a little brother. They just left him at the doorstep. Boom.
He
the
tries to
bell
ignore his upbringing, but he cannot deny it. He is cut from the cloth.
I fucking laughed earlier and it just blew hella weed everywhere. I'm just picking up all this weed. It's not shrooms either. I'm like, oh shit, that's weed.
It's weed, man. It's weed.
It's weed, man.
You ever looked at a $20 bill? On weed.
Oh, weed.
It's a guy in the bushes
Let
burning.
him go.
The bell cow showed up and showed out. Is he back? Is that a question? Is the bell cow back?
I don't think he ever left. I think that he was just on full.
No, he
air
left
game
last year. No. He left last year. He was gone. He was MIA. He was in Birmingham playing minor league baseball for the Barons.
You know,
Okay. He was gone. He was
grabbed
on his
me with
last
conviction
dance.
last year. Pulled me to his face when we were in the fucking pause. First of all, when we were in the fucking Vegas last year, he said, "I'm the Michael Jordan of this league," and that really made me fucking angry.
If he's the Michael Jordan, I'm LeBron. Damn it! I just have a fucking career.
You're LeBron. Oh no, there it is. I like the comparison.
He can have that. Diamond Joe's back.
Fuck
in the
it.
books
I'm
today.
Steph.
Eastside League.
Calling it dibs on Steph. I'm Steph. I'm the unorthodox motherfucking hitter.
Fred Warner and Aiden Hutchinson put up bank for me today, boy.
What'd
Fred
you put
Warner
up?
got the 28 in the East Side League. That's a lot of points, bro. That fumble on the goal line was just dirty work, bro.
I know, bro. And then the other one, the other forced fumble and it went out of bounds. That shit made me hot. That was our chance, bro. That was our chance.
We all right. Niner game, we gonna be okay. It's a long
Yeah,
season.
we're all right.
I ain't
You know
even
what, bro?
tripping.
They got Sam Darnold. I got the Brock. I swear to God, I'm not tripping.
Sam was not he was confident against us today.
He is I.
But Sam saw that defense all last season as the scout team quarterback. He played against
Who do the Vikings got next week?
He knew that defense pretty damn good. So
I'm pretty hot. Shout out to my man Minnesota Dennis. I'm about to start trolling shit out of.
That's right. I forgot about Dennis. Yeah.
I'm hot.
Minnesota fan. We can. Not talking to Dennis.
No, we're not talking
3
to
days, Dennis.
And Viking Kev.
Not personal.
Our Minnesota guys.
But
and Minnesota Marty out there if you're watching.
Viking Kev.
Guys.
Shout out Viking Kev.
Vikings.
Had heavily influenced our draft.
They deserve it. They deserve it.
Hanging on. Okay, they still got the ball here. Let's see if they can put a drive over.
I'm gonna take a piss real quick. Oh, it's coming back.
Caleb. That's a wild throw, and that's picked off. Way to go, Caleb. Way to go, Caleb. Flag. Oh, it didn't stand. Defensive hold. The bailout is on. Roger Goodell wants the Bears to cover. You heard it here first. You heard it here first, people.
That's what I need. I need a Hulk Hogan drop. When it comes crashing down and it hurts inside. I need that. That'll rejuvenate me every time I'm feeling like I'm a fraud.
The drop. Yeah, we gotta record some extra drops. There's definitely opportunity here.
Okay.
Definitely opportunity. There's opportunity for the Bears right now.
You know what? We should ask Peacock because we can how he records them because we can upload them too. You know what I mean? There's a certain amount of space. For sure. I gotta figure all that out. I want to get one. I want to get a rock drop for the Brock.
I'm ready to get petty. Ready to get petty. Pettier than Tom.
Ooh, I like that.
Roger wants the Bears to cover. I said it.
Is that what he wants?
That's what he wants. With the amount of flags I'm seeing, they want a Bears cover.
Goodell?
They want Caleb to. They're protecting Caleb.
Last time I seen Goodell, I was actually in a meeting with Goodell. He did have his nails polished.
Did he?
Mm-hmm. I was there. Boom, 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 boom.
Oh, they're fighting over here. They fighting. They fighting.
Oh, they're stopping now. They mean it.
Is Roger protecting Caleb?
I mean, wow, someone straight up and just punched Roshan Johnson in the face, Brody. They punched Roshan, a death Roshan Johnson, bro. He never could be a thing to like live up to the cool nickname, Death Roshan.
Straight right to the chin.
Did you see that? And you know what's crazy? It's almost like you got to practice that.
Oh, that was Aziz. They're going to throw him out.
Oh, no. Why, Aziz? Oh, but you know what? Enter my man H2O. Fuck it.
Nope. They might let him stay. Fuck it. It's big boy football.
I mean, you know what it might happen to? I ain't going to lie to you. What might happen
that was Aziz.
Is they find him after the game. You know what? I respect Aziz. Niner gang. Come on, bro. You know that's the game.
Bang. You know,
is that not what the game
you're
does,
savvy. You
bro?
just punch someone with a helmet. Right in the helmet. Right in the metal.
I mean, it's it's a real technique you got to have to try to get underneath the chin right there, right?
I might be an open hand smacker. You know what I mean? I feel like that might be
I feel like I would slap the ear holes, right?
right, just beside the head.
Yeah.
Okay,
Or
swing
like
pass.
get in real close.
Oh, Deion Swift.
I feel like getting in real close and somehow trying to poke the eye. You know what I mean?
Swift, nice catch and run. Yes, sir. That was 31. Like I said, Roger wants the Bears to cover.
Is that what you? But you know what? As long as you still get that money line.
Yeah, I would like that. I would.
Yeah.
I would. The Cowboys
Is the
cost
math
me
mathing
today.
right now?
The Cowboys cost. Yeah, they just need the money line. I mean, it's.
Yeah.
I mean,
No, I mean,
you want two
is it
scores
plus
when you have a
six?
money line.
+6.
No, I took this just to win.
Yeah, you took money line. That's what you just
Oh,
said.
got him sacked. Is that Will Anderson? There he is, bro. My defensive line is going crazy over there, bro.
Oh, you started all of them, huh?
I got 4 of them. Nobody wants to pay for them. I might trade Aiden.
No, bro, just give me one of them, bro. You love me.
Nobody wants to pay up.
It's almost my birthday. Just give me one.
I'm taxing for the DLs. You know what I mean? Nobody wants to pay. Everybody thinks that shit is free.
I'll give you Jameis Winston right now.
Never. Aiden can be had though. I need to upgrade my running back or receiver. Period.
I'll give you Chase Brown for Aiden Hutchinson.
Will Anderson, Nick Bosa, Myles Garrett, Aiden Hutchinson. Which one? I got 4.
I'll give you Chase Brown for Aiden Hutchinson.
And I even traded Max Crosby earlier in the year. That was the worst part. Bringing back the Nick Bosa though, but that was all okay today. Nick with the 2 sacks. He had it.
That's Nick. That's Nick right there.
That was Will Anderson who got the sack.
Oh no. Okay, I thought you were talking about Nick.
Jason got a question. What's up, bro?
Jason?
Welcome to the chat.
Yep. Be sure to like and subscribe. Welcome. Let's hit this question.
Yep. I mean, he ain't said it yet. He just. He's leaving us on a cliff. You know what I mean? Leaving us on a cliff.
I can tell the future.
We'll be ready when it arrives. But yeah, man, the D lineman, bro, went crazy. So I'm gonna hold them hostage. There's a few people not even starting defensive linemen over there. So
are you serious?
Shannon didn't start one 2 weeks in a row.
Come on, bro. What's going on? Why is
he beat me in week
1
without starting one, but yeah, no. Okay, the question's in. Marvin Bowers or Kelsey and Rashad White? Where you going?
I'm gonna go Marvin Bowers because Marvin has he has a game-breaking ability, bro. We saw it, and it's only game 2. So based on if I put that on a scale, half the time he's been the guy.
Brock went 9 for 98 today. I didn't realize he went dummy like that.
I had the guy already, didn't I? Steamboat in the TFL. I had big Brock Bowers. I traded him away in the package deal to get me Kelsey before we seen it all. Bowers is a guy, bro. And you know what? The Ginsu, wow. I said it this morning. The Ginsu shows up in big games, bro. Fuck.
Come on, bro. Uncle Rico, you know what time it is.
What?
You know what time
last year with the Colts, he went to war with. He went toe-to-toe with the Ravens last year, too, with the Colts.
Man, that's a good Brock Bowers, man. Brock number 2.
Well, he's just Brock, right? Because we have the Brock.
The Brock. And the Brock
says
you can't beat Minnesota.
Yeah, I guess that's just part of his you know what? Watch this.
Are we playing Cleveland this year? I hope we're not playing Cleveland.
Hey, listen.
Want to fuck around and bullshit.
If we see Minnesota in the offs, we're gonna remember that, bro.
If you got Rashad White and Travis Kelce, and you got an offer for Bowers and Marvin, you're not doing that, bro. Let's be honest.
No, I'm not doing that.
Be honest. You're gonna wait that out.
I just
2 rookies. That's just 2. That can be 2. That's a.
I think the best player the best player in that deal is Travis Kelce. But here's the thing: it's like if you need a top tier receiver, he might be one of them guys, bro. You know what I mean? And but also if you are the guy moving Kelce, who the fuck else do you have at tight end? You know what I mean? And if you are doing
Rocco,
that, you're
9 for
bringing in
98.
Bowers.
That's the week to move him.
Yeah,
What did
but
Trav
you'll
finish
be
with?
bringing in Bowers, right? So I'm pretty sure we'll feel okay with that.
Somebody you can justify it. Definitely not a vetoable trade. What did Kelsey finish with today? Let's see. Pat only threw for 150. Wow, it was ugly. Kelsey 1 for 5. I mean, shit.
You know, Kelsey.
It's definitely you're playing the week.
Hey,
You know what I mean?
fucking Taylor Swift has a bad box, bro.
Jason said, I don't know what we're really saying.
A man that is going to bed with Taylor Swift is not out there rocking like a champion, bro.
Joe Mixon ain't coming back. I mean, that's a wild trade, though. But if you're basically making that trade saying Rashad and Travis are not going to do shit.
What did Bucky Irving do today?
You're buying what week 2 was.
What did Bucky Irving do today?
Huh?
What did Bucky Irving do?
Bucky Irvin
and Rashad White. What did they do?
Nothing.
They did nothing.
It
was a tough defense. I
thought
Rashad White might
man. Anytime you got an early season playoff matchup from the year before, it's gonna be a grinder. You know what I mean?
And they did it through the air though. But the Baker and company did it through the air.
But Rashad White did get hurt for a minute in that game. They did say he went out for a while. Nobody showed up other than Godwin.
I'm gonna send him.
You're sending who? You're sending the Rashad White?
Rashad White thing. Yeah, fuck it, bro. I'm gonna overreact.
You're overreacting.
Yeah, because I already had Brock Bowers. I do mushrooms. I see the future. I had Brock Bowers. I traded him in the package to net me a Travis Kelce before we seen the whole year start. I don't like how Taylor Swift has a bad box.
Is that a pick six? What are we looking at here? Did that hit the ground?
Oh no.
That did not hit the ground. Oh, there you go. It might the nose hit.
Okay.
I don't know if how they ruled that though. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Oh no fucking way. Who got that then?
We got the first guest here from the dreaded East Side League. He's in the building.
Yes, who is it?
He's in the building. He's the almighty, the wise one himself. My man, my brother, Mr. Nick. What's happening, baby?
What's up, fellas?
The professor.
What's up? Welcome to the show. Yes. Yes, he made it.
First East Sider to grace.
He's the smartest one out of all of them. Vouch for me, Snemo.
I that's what I've heard. I haven't seen any credentials. To be honest,
say it though.
But I believe they're there. I believe they're
if I win the league this year, I'll take that. I'll take that status.
He is one of the smarter ones.
How are you? Can I ask you a personal question right now? How are you feeling about Anthony Richardson at this moment?
I'm glad he got today out of his system. He's probably got a couple more of those in his system. He's just high ceiling, low.
I call him
no ceiling, no floor. He's in the no ceiling, no floor freak, and I love him on my team. He's a unicorn.
Frank, you took an interesting approach this year, bro.
You are a psychologist, correct?
I am.
So, I love the psychology of it all. He's perfectly fine with the zero floor, all ceiling guy. He's like, fuck it. We're just going to go for the glory or die.
I draft upside.
Nick does like athletic.
I draft like a vagine.
Nick does like specimens, but you know what, Nick? I don't think I've ever
drugs during the draft.
Would have imagined you would go quarterback out the gate.
I never imagined that. I had no mock that had me doing that.
No mock, because I had you taking Justin Jefferson or or Jamar Chase every time. Just in the moment you were just feeling yourself, Lamar,
Professor.
Just Lamar.
I did it. Lamar felt right, but today was ugly for him too.
So you had no intention coming in and going, I need Lamar. Lamar's here for me. I'm gonna grab Lamar.
I was thinking maybe CJ would come to me and I'd have to decide on him or Jefferson. I thought Lamar was taken before CJ for sure. But nope, Lamar found his place on the right squad.
Remember last year, Nick, when I had you taking CMC and you went otherwise, right?
I did. I went QB. I went Josh Allen
I
last year.
know.
See.
I was like, I had Nick, and that there you just gave. This is your fault. You gave it to Steamboat.
Let's blame it on
Everybody
Gave it to
contributed.
El Domingo.
Didn't Rowdy take Justin Fields over CMC?
Yeah, they just kept. You guys just
that's
kept.
the
Justin
culprit.
Herbert, Joe Burrow.
Josh Allen was not a miss. He was the number 1 QB, but everyone else who went before CMC was a mistake.
Yes, it was destined to be.
How about CMC? How about that? Just buzzkill out the gate for everybody who had the number 1 overall pick in all leagues everywhere.
Yeah,
Chris dodged a bullet. Art is.
Oh yeah, Chris didn't take him number 1. That's right. Yeah,
he did not.
Everybody that has been rocking with this show in its existence, we definitely was like, we're not taking CMC in the top 3 at least in a single QB, let alone a super flex, and we.
You wouldn't have taken him in a single QB league? Top 3?
No, not top 3. No, not with Brees. Not with Brees. With Brees, CD, and I was even willing to go as far as bringing up St. Brown right there.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how I felt all offseason.
Well,
not all with CMC, at least until the last 2 months when he got the last 8 weeks, I should say, when he acquired the Christian McCaff strain is what they have deemed him.
Christian McCaff strain. Frank, I have a question for you. For people who don't know, Frank beat me for the title in 2019 in the East Side League. He was champion, the Mad Titan. We both shared one thing in common with that team. We both had Christian McCaffrey on our team. Frank, can you name anyone else on your team from that year?
Michael Thomas, Chris Godwin. I had one more great receiver.
I'll have you know he has God and win in his name.
Right. I mean,
2019 wasn't that long ago. It was about 4 or 5 years ago, essentially. So just curious. So you did Michael Thomas.
Yeah. I think I would have won that year without Christian McCaffrey. At least I would have won all my playoff games.
That's a very strong opinion.
I thought you had Michael Thomas that year.
But no, hold on. How many more players can you name from this team?
And DeAndre Hopkins, Steamboat, and Baker Mayfield, Steamboat. I'm sorry, El Domingo.
I need to know how many people he can name from the team. Don't try to pull it up right now either, Frank.
I know, I want to.
How many more can you name? Are you drawing blanks? Is that it? Michael Thomas and Godwin?
Michael Thomas, Godwin. Oh, man.
I got
Who else did I have that year?
He doesn't know. Okay, so that's fine. You've said all I needed to hear. Charts. Because I'm just going on my campaign to just let everyone know that it was the greatest East Side team ever assembled last year. Because this man can't even name 5 players on his team. So if you can't name 5 players on your team,
I can name you my whole entire team that I lost in the
it
Super
didn't
Bowl
mean that much to you.
Because I'm fucking Damar Hamlin.
So on the depth chart of championships in the East Side League, I can just make sure we now know mine is. It's going to be above 2019.
You think it's official now that I can't recall?
It didn't mean much to you. Chris Godwin was on your IR so you know. I'm looking at your team right now. You had Julian Edelman. You had Tyreek Hill on your team, and you didn't remember this.
Of course, I had Tyreek. That's why I was.
You had Tyreek Hill. You had DK Metcalf on your team, and you didn't remember this, Frank.
Thank you.
Okay, Kyler Murray and Ryan Tannehill were your quarterback.
So Ryan Tannehill, that was my That's when I fell in love with Ryan Tannehill. I was.
Is that the year we had the little mini belt?
Oh yeah, we had a belt. I was same belt.
The mini belt, the only belt.
The only belt.
Oh, okay, my bad. I've never possessed the belt, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, I'll actually pull it up right here. Here's your team, Frank.
Oh, change the subject.
Yeah,
there they are.
How come that belt's not made of diamonds?
It will be now.
Okay, you got to bedazzle it.
It's in the shop as we speak. John Ross got a ring, Frank.
Wow, he did. Jordan Howard did too. Shout out.
That was the squad.
Howard.
There it is. The squad he barely remembers.
I'm in too many leagues. I'm in too many leagues every year. I win too many championships. It all blends together.
Oh my God, the fantasy gods don't like arrogance. I love this.
Very hot take that I don't know how. It's very accurate. It's very accurate.
Very arrogant. We're learning a lot of things about him.
Oh, Frank. Come on.
He'll be Frank.
He's getting exposed today. He's getting exposed. Okay.
Is that why?
Frank, you remember when we hooped? The humble hooper. Remember the humble hooper we were playing with last time? He's just like trying it so hard. He's just so humble. I tell you, that man's not humble.
Then
Man,
you
it's
find out
cocky
he
as
was
hell
like, he
inside.
played in the D1. You find out he played a D1 for a D1 school. You're like, God damn it.
Yes,
He
sir.
just
All right,
came
so
out
Frank,
here for a game of pickup. He plays for a D1 school. Fucking A.
D1 school. So Frank, I'm gonna pull up your matchup here today. I don't know if the Eastside
How
League is
come I didn't play Frank this week?
Let's see what Frank did here this
I
week.
got lucky this week.
Let's analyze. Oh, you played Art, the guy without Christian McCaffrey, without Jordan Love, and without not Ken Walker. Who was it? He lost somebody else.
You know, Art's a bit of a reaper, huh? He killed his team last year too. No one did anything for him. He did it.
Art doesn't have a counter. Art just can only run one play.
You know, I'm like not the greatest speller, but help me out here.
You're getting a cheap win, Frank. I don't know.
You can't spell fart without Art.
Right.
There it is.
I'm not letting myself feel happy about it. I just want to make sure Joe Mixon's okay. Saw him cutting on the sidelines, looking fine, but
rumor has it he's back in the game.
So you're not gonna send me Joe Mixon for Javonte Williams then? That's out of the question.
that is out of the question. Okay. But I'm looking forward to shopping.
At least Fields. I got the honesty.
I need Justin Fields. I think it's well established. Justin Fields starting the rest of the year. Right?
Is it established?
After putting up,
what did they score? 13.
Sierra might just go sleep with Tomlin for all we know.
It's a hot Justin Fields take.
Like, listen, I got the goodies. Can't wrestle in there.
Frank, your running back situations.
There's been movies written off of less. You know what I mean?
Your running back situation's a little.
It's an issue.
Leaves a little bit to desire.
I have Javonte for you.
Frank did actually tell me recently he believed Blake Corum was going to run for over 900 yards this year.
I did say that.
Frank, do you stand on that prediction?
I mean, 17 games is a lot of games, but
so for 900,
I thought he was going to be a little more involved already.
You need about 40.
Not a lot of bass in his voice.
38.
Not a lot of bass. No. That was a hot take. That was a hot one.
To get 1,000 yards over 17 games, you need 58 yards a game. So help me out here.
If there's one thing I know, you were drooling over Malik's performance today.
Drooling. It's true. I was.
He's all they got.
Drooling or ejaculating?
You can bet on anybody that's on Hard Knocks. Frank is going to fall in love with.
I am a sucker. For
you have a heart, Frank. You have a heart. If there's a pulse
I'm gonna draft Hard Knocks motherfuckers next year and just trade them to Frank. I ain't gonna lie.
It was the Cleveland year where I abandoned that because 2 years before that was Cleveland and then
Did
Tampa.
He not trade
that.
for CMC that year? Who the fuck traded him CMC that year?
Rob, and you know what? That was the last time we saw Rob in the East Side League.
Yes.
R.I.P. Rob. He had to walk.
I think that's the last time he ever played fantasy.
He's so ready for the college.
And you know what? No one should ever allow him in a league ever again.
Rob won't allow himself in a league.
Right.
You know what's funny is Rob has half of an East Side League title.
He does, doesn't he?
Rob has half an East Side League title.
He co-won in what 2020, 2018 or when was that?
He has
got the first one with Steve.
Wow.
They were co-owners.
Oh, so Bell Cow has 3.5?
3.5 if you want to be technical.
5?
3.5 for the guy.
Oh, 3.5, yeah.
And that was the year Alvin Kamara was a rookie, and Rob picked up Alvin Kamara. Rob did it.
So Steve has 3.2.
Some would call him a league winner. Yeah. So Rob won the league for Steve.
Have you ever seen Jackie Brown?
He did it. So Rob gets that half credit. You ask Steve to this day if he picked up Alvin Kamara, Rob did it.
Someone call Rob right now.
He'll tell you. Call him out.
Someone shoot.
Have you ever co-owned a team?
I have. I have one. And you know who it was with? It was with Haynock.
Interesting. Was it like a big money league or something? I think I remember.
It was a $500 league. And it was a standard. It was a standard league.
Psychology on Haynock. What what's your synapses on Haynock?
Haynock, you know why I did it with him? Because he is down to pause. He's down to have a good conversation. I can get on the phone with him for a while and like and really like
curb him to your.
He'll listen to me. There's not a lot of people that will listen to me. He'll listen to me. You know,
Hey,
so
me and
he
you
won't
can
do
talk
what
for
I
like
say.
8 hours. I won't hear a damn thing you say.
He won't do what I say, but I can convince him on a lot of shit. So I knew if we would be okay running a team together. And it was actually a lot of fun making decisions with somebody. It was actually
sounds interesting.
You know,
with
me
the
and
right
you
person
never do
and,
that.
and a right buy-in. It's actually fun. And as long as you have good conversations with the person,
I'm gonna be real with
you know
you.
what I
I
mean?
think
Like it's
Hinnard
not
just
just
let
like
you
two
just
stubborn
give a
people
shit.
that don't agree on anything. Like Bogey, you and me would run a team perfect. Like, you know what I mean?
I'm
I
pretty
think
sure
Frank,
we
you and I would be pretty good too.
That sounds kind of fun.
But it'd have to be like a big money league.
You know,
can't
me
do it
and you, Steamboat, over the years, this is like back when we first started the podcast too. We was like, yo, let's go find. Remember online, you were like, there's these guys online. It's like $1,500 leagues. You know what I mean? We can get in there. We'll split one. I was like, ooh, you know, we thought about this for a minute, but it was
the
like
hardest leagues to play in.
It was the
are
most.
paid
It was the most
Yahoo leagues.
rudimentary single QB, two receivers.
hardest.
Remember that shit?
Mm.
The real difficult ones. Those are difficult, especially when you got 1,500 smackers on the line. What are we talking here?
Are we doing that, Frank? Then next year we're going
Do I
in
wanna
big
do
money
it?
team.
You
I'm
said,
down.
Did you ask
I'm
if I
down.
want to do that? I would do that.
I'm
I
down.
like
We can even just go a full Voltron team and then do a voting process.
Get up some board members on a team here. I like
That would be great to have meetings.
Oh.
That would be great.
voting
Waiver
on the
meetings?
starters.
The waiver meetings might get intense.
We're just gonna pass waivers around week to week.
No, you have to. We have to have a deep conversation every
About
Monday night. We need to
Yes.
talk, guys. What the fuck is Ronnie Rivers doing as our top claim?
This week was I learned some lessons this week. Chief among them, stop biting on Thursday night action.
Jalen Phillips is good though. You can't.
Yeah, but the problem, I mean, Yahoo designates him as a linebacker. It's an issue.
He was only a linebacker, and you played him. I have a strategy in this league right now, and I feel like there's only maybe eight real defensive linemen that can wreck a game. There are guys that are just like really tear shit up. And if you don't have one of those 8, you're just chasing a sack every week.
Correct.
In that D line. And that's a stressful
it's dumb.
It's fucking dumb. Which is why I learned that last year. That's why I go, I'm getting Bosa and Garrett. And I go, because the year before that, I was just chasing the sack every week. And you might get the sack, but that's like really all you're gonna get. Maybe 10 points. And you're like, yes. But you get a guy that can get 4 sacks in a game every week.
You're standing on very solid ground this week.
It's such a positional advantage because nobody else has. And I have 4 of 10. I'm gonna say 4 of 10 of defensive linemen. Like TJ Watt don't qualify. He's a linebacker.
Is he designated as a linebacker
He's
or
a
is he
linebacker? Yes,
wow.
like Micah, they gave the DL position.
Yeah, right.
But and Daniil Hunter they gave this year, but outside of that, there's like, and I always look at like and guys in Madden that are 90s, 95s. Those guys,
little reference.
I love those, bro. That's it. Put those guys in there and then and enjoy the year. It's gonna because some weeks it ain't gonna hit, but it's stressful chasing that sack every week.
The trade-off is your lack of depth on your roster right now, Joseph.
You didn't need to take that shot at me.
I wasn't trying to take a shot.
Hold on.
I'm just trying to talk fantasy strategy.
Do I need to show you
you paid for it
on the chain?
You paid for them.
You don't come here and talk like that. Okay. My team is actually. I'm glad I didn't panic more than I did. I've been in shambles. It's been rough, but you know what? Jackson Smith and Jigba showed up today.
JSN.
Shout out my guy Bogues.
Tyler Lockett did nothing.
I kill for fun.
It's you know what? I've been telling everybody this is the most balanced year the Eastside League has ever seen. To where top to bottom, everybody came to play, everybody showed up, everybody's strong. There's no like my team last year. My team this year is not last year. It's not.
I killed for fun.
I'm gonna have to. It's gonna be, even though, but last year again was the greatest team ever assembled. So I mean,
let's not forget.
We can't. The bar is pretty high.
Hey, pull up one of them Adam Rank joints, bro. Adam Rank is our boy. Pull one of them joints up.
He's somewhere around here. I don't have that one queued up at the moment.
Okay, it's all good.
Adam's. He's ready. But yeah, hey, everybody's Everybody's got a shot this year, man. Everybody, your team though is. I really
Stop
don't
trying to
like
be
your
humble,
team, Frank.
Diamond Joe.
I feel like you got away from who you were.
I see what you're trying to do, Diamond
Yeah.
Joe.
Think so?
I feel like you got away from who you were. You've never respected the quarterback position.
What do you have?
Today,
Lamar
this
there,
year,
though?
you show up and you go.
exactly.
Lamar is like a running
I didn't
quarterback.
exactly just draft QBs.
He got
I
it.
drafted
He
QBR.
drafted a quarterback and a running back, and then another. Then he did it again with error 5.
Yes.
It's
Yes,
not
I did.
AR. It's error.
I would never draft 2 pocket passers first. And
Why?
second
It's
round.
error.
You don't like safety. You don't
I
like
would-
the ball getting out.
I would draft 1 pocket passer, but 2? That's what
Frank, you don't
really-
like completions. Is that what you're
I
telling me?
don't. No, I don't. I love 100-yard rushing games along with 2 touchdowns thrown. Week 1 was exactly what my team, was the strength of my team right there. Both quarterbacks going off for 30 points, running the ball, throwing the ball, everyone else supporting. But also,
Joe
I'm
Mixon
gonna
is
murder a
usually
lot of
fun.
people in this league.
I like that attitude, CJ.
Yeah.
Your team.
Frank, you missed the greatest draft ever.
I'm ready for war. We're either gonna kill everyone and die in an attempt to do it.
That's the only thing from that weekend that was left to be desired in my heart. Otherwise, all my dreams were fulfilled that weekend.
Well, I do appreciate you scheduling on the one single day I told you I couldn't make it. So
I don't know if I don't know if that was true, but I definitely felt your resentment for the months leading up.
Yeah, you're going to continue to until next year.
As I should. And you know what? If I didn't feel the resentment, that would be a bigger red flag. So
yeah, you would. Yeah, and exactly. My resentment is coming from a place of how much I care. I'll be there next year. I kind of liked my meditative atmosphere while I was doing it. I felt I had total clarity.
It's just
I win the league
hope
this year,
I'm coming
never
off
going
a
to
title
Vegas.
next year. I'm hoping I'm coming off a title. I can it'll make the party better.
If you come off title?
If I win again, Frank. If I win again, Frank. Next year's gonna be even crazier.
So,
I told everybody, Frank, this year I had a suitcase, my carry-on. There was no clothes in it. It was all props. I had a suitcase full of props traveling through TSA. There wasn't a single piece of clothing in there. The captain's, it was I felt like a carrot top. It was a funny trip. I felt like I was a paid actor for that weekend.
Yeah.
It was absolutely amazing. Only thing I was missing was you, Frank.
I'll be there next year. I will. Are you let me ask you a question. Are you a better father this Sunday than you were last Sunday? Better husband too? Better person? More
No, my wife
around?
is resentful right now of me. She's resentful. No, you know what? Last week, even though I lost Eastside League, I won a 6-game parlay.
Oh wow, that'll
so So I was feeling good last week.
You won a 6-game parlay last week?
6-gamer for 25. So it was a nice little hit. Yeah, 6-gamer.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
It was on the Sunday night game too. I had the Rams plus 6.5, and they all had Lions, so they were mad at me. So listen, guys, we need Rams. But yeah, no, hit a 6-gamer. It wasn't as quite as good of as a day as Steve's Thursday.
That was nuts.
1,700 man hit
James Cook first touchdown to win $800. Yeah.
Oh, another pick.
This is why the bell cow is a gem. You know what I mean? Like, the day that how much older are you than the bell cow, Steamboat?
You guys are the same age, right?
He's 1 year younger than me.
Okay, no, but what about you, Steamboat?
I'm a couple years old. I'm about to be 40, Frank. Would you turning what?
Yeah.
38 right now.
38 right now. Okay.
We are November. Me and you, Steamboat, are going to refine to 40 this year in November. Yes.
Yep. Okay, I've always been like a big brother to Frank.
So here's my question though. It's like, do you remember the day that those kind people, they left Steven on your guys' doorstep and they're like, just take care of him. You know what I mean? And you guys brought him in as one of your own. And he's
cut from the cloth, man. He's cut from the cloth.
Gem.
You know what, Frank? You're kind of an OG in the game now.
In which game? The East Side game or the Sandoval
Just
game?
the fantasy game. You know, we've been since the South Bay Soldiers back in probably
Soldiers,
like 08,
yeah.
09.
Yeah.
You know, ever since the Michael Vick waiver debacle of 2011.
Oh wow, Joey,
The
you're a
one-
historian of these leagues. I respect it very much.
Yeah, you know,
I need to review the results of every year more because as I put on,
It
the
is
clip,
fun though
I
because
forget a lot.
when you have a cast of individuals that comes back routinely,
It's the best.
yeah, because then you could break down the psychology of it. You know, I remember that after 3
People have patterns. Joey,
Yeah,
no, I
and-
strayed from who I am this year.
and then no one could predict
supposed
me
to go
unless you
receiver,
actually watch my
receiver.
show. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, I'll predict your ass, CJ. You're gonna come up with no notes, all
Yeah.
off the top of your head. You're gonna double check that your player that you're thinking about hasn't been picked yet, and you're gonna call out his name. Then you're gonna walk away and make a pick in some other draft.
Yes.
the thing about CJ is he's been drafting since May in
Right.
fucking March.
I
So,
respect
like,
the shit
the
out of
East Side
that.
League was probably like his 20th draft of the year.
And it was when I finally got there, and it took all kind of different designer drugs allegedly, where I'm like, all right. And I quote, I'm like, fuck it, give me Baker, goddammit.
And it was those same drugs that made you take AJ Brown and Puka over Jefferson. It was those
Puka,
same drugs.
I was fading Puka everywhere. It's not fair to say because he just got injured. It's not like he sucks or anything, but
They all died.
I would have taken
Price
Cooper
tag was
over
too
Puka
crazy.
all day. Price tag was way too high.
You know what's crazy is
You
I
can
took
get
too
Cooper
many
Kupp in the
grand
fourth.
ones. Hi.
What's crazy?
You guys have fun?
You can get Cooper Kupp in the fourth. So yeah, I regret taking him in the JMI. I was just on my high horse, just doing.
Hit that
I
guard.
told Rowdy and Steve that I was going to take 7
Okay.
straight receivers
in
in the
I
JMI.
like that. You did that last year. It worked well.
I know I took 5 for sure, but I took 6. I took 6 this year, and so I was just like, I probably shouldn't have took those first 2 receivers, but outside of that, I should have just went. But yeah, AJ Brown and Puka, those are the only 2 leagues. That's the only league I have.
And you know what's crazy?
Well, yeah,
now-
Puka in about 20 leagues.
I've only had 1 week of AJ Brown production and 0 of Puka, and I put up $190, so I think we're gonna be okay, so to speak. You know, we're looking at real second half darling. You know, I start to look across the landscape, and then I start to like wish bad. I'm like, you know what? As long as everyone's like really fucked up, you know what I mean?
Wish for the worst.
As long as they're all screwed up, I guess we're okay. You know what I mean?
CJ,
Excuse me, my garage is closed.
I'm gonna come here like on your live and give you the credit. You look like a fucking savant taking Baker and Derek Carr. Those were
Well, it's not that I'm a savant. It's idiot savant. Okay.
No.
Clear.
No. He didn't figure it out. I told you this, but this I don't stamp a lot of people. I don't give a lot of credit.
I have to learn the hard way.
I've seen it over the years now. He came in with Corey Davis, and that was a little while. Rashad Penny, but as of the last like 3-4 years, this
Mike
motherfucker
Williams.
calls him, bro.
calls
Calls him. So he knows he's on his shit with that one. But then Justin Jefferson, with that.
Yeah, it's
We'll try to forget that.
The psychology. Anyone who knows me, the psychology is really what explains it. I hate Sam Darnold.
I heard you talking about that on your lap.
If it was a knife fight, I would show up with a gun. You know what I mean?
Where does this originate? Just his terrible years so far, or what? Or did you ever own him or something?
In the East Side League, he drafted him in like the 4th or 5th round.
Because I used to try to wait on QB.
He got burned. He got burned.
I had in the East Side League year 1. I had the oh, this is awesome. I had the Josh Allen, Sam Darnold, Josh McCown pack. Those are my 3. I waited. I remember I was even sitting there. I'm like, you know what? I think I'll just take Tannehill if he's there. Someone takes Tannehill. I was like, oh, I'm really screwed. I remember this. I was like, damn, I'm in a 14-team league, super flex IDP. Oh no.
Yeah. You learn a harsh lesson the first few years. If you don't
see, but here's the thing.
Respect the quarterback enough.
Yeah.
Look at this right here, guys. Haynock is gonna lose to Chris, and he put up 154. Haynock is gonna be panicking this week. You want to get a deal done?
Haynock is gonna
you want to get a deal
done?
I want you to verbalize it.
Panicking.
I want you to not paraphrase this, Steamboat. how do I phrase it when it comes to Hinnock and his moves?
I got a win-win for you.
Incredibly selfish.
He's incredibly selfish.
He's going to be done with Caleb Williams after
He's going to
tonight.
make an incredibly selfish move to super up someone because he's going to feel like he's in week-to-week
Pittman
mode.
and McLaurin are on notice. He hates everybody but Achane and Brees.
Mm-hmm.
And Sam Darnold.
Did he go Achane? Did he go Achane? Brees Achane, or did he go Brees quarterback Achane? Like what do you
went Brees Achane?
I'm gonna predict I get a deal done with Haynock this week.
Not before I do, bro. I see.
No, he does.
He offered me something last week.
He wants Nick Bosa. He wants a lineman. Look, he thought he was slick. He picked up Leonard Floyd. He was just be like, "Oh, I'll just get Leonard Floyd. Watch, I'll get a sack out of Leonard Floyd. No sack. Chase the sack. It's not fun.
Sack.
It's a stressful thing."
Frank, that's why I rock with the Chris Joneses of the world and stuff like that. I'd rather just have something like with a floor than I'm chasing a sack. Is that bad? Is that why I don't win this league? Send me Aiden Hutchinson. I'll give you Quentin Johnson. Right.
I have to really hype up the defensive line position before I make the trade.
Yeah. You doing
so look at you, Trayvon, and who's K White? Who's this guy?
Come on, he's from New England.
Yeah.
What's his first name?
Keon
White, 12.5. Hey, I'll shut up.
Hey, he'll be on the squad next week.
Next week.
You know what?
You play week to week. It's a
true.
stressful game to be a defensive lineman and unicorn you.
I
might not be there next week.
I think Trayvon's a unicorn, though. I think Trayvon, I'm sticking with him. He can be one of those guys. Georgia, number one overall pick.
Alden Smith is everything Trayvon Walker wanted to be.
Wow.
I drafted Will Anderson with the sole intent of thinking you were going to come knocking.
I already sent you a trade request for him. Did you? I might have deleted it before you even saw it.
What was the offer, if I might ask?
Check the emails right now, Steamboat. Let's just see it. Just check the emails.
I could probably find it.
That's the only way in Yahoo that you're going to see. That's why I love Sleeper. Hold on. Do you fuck with Sleeper, Frank, at all?
Not yet.
Come on, dude. Sleeper's just where the only reason we with the Eastside League will never leave Yahoo because it needs to be there.
Frank is a competent manager that can play on any site.
I appreciate it.
I know, but Sleeper's just
Frank doesn't get excited for sites. Frank gets excited for competition.
This guy knows my psychology.
Well, you got.
That's what psychology
go to Sleeper. It's where all the competition's at.
Where? Tell me on Sleeper. What's the edge?
Sleeper is just cool because I like the default setting for the IDPs 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3 is a scoring format. Is you get a 1 point for a assisted, 2 points for a solo tackle, a point for a QB hit. 3 points for a tackle for loss. There's just so pass breakups are 2 points. The 1, 2, 3 scoring
arcade mode fantasy football.
Yes,
got it,
Frank.
Okay, share screen.
An arcade mode guy.
El Domingo, share screen one time with one of the with the GWN league or something, the dynasty or something. Show him some of those scoring points.
It's arcade mode scoring. Crazy. Tight ends get 2 points per reception.
2.5.
No.
2.5?
Yes, it's tight end premium, and it's 2 points per reception.
And they don't even have a tight end position. They have just
we don't even have a tight end
flexes.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and it's 2 points per reception for everyone else, and it's QB premium 1 point for every 15 passing yards, but it's 4 points for a pick, 5 for a pick 6.
Okay, I see.
It's because the IDPs go so crazy.
Yeah, Frank, look at what these IDPs do down here, though. This is kind of dummy.
It's real dummy. I love it. It's my world.
These aren't even
my world.
Mike, look at Robert Spillane, 30.
Let's go.
2 points a tackle, Frank.
No,
how do you feel about 2 points a tackle?
That's a lot of points to tackle.
Yes.
You're gonna have linebackers getting 20 points floor every week.
All day.
Wow.
I don't need Jordan Hicks, 22. Just cool.
Murder.
35 over here, Jason Pinnock.
What?
35 for 9 tackles and 2 sacks. I'm playing it, but this is absolutely ridiculous.
QB hit points? I'm still kind of stuck on that.
No, this is dope because how shitty is it starting D tackles, but they get QB hits?
Okay, fair.
get what I'm saying?
You know what I think? You know what I think should merit at least 1 point, even in like Yahoo formats, drawing a pass interference call.
Ooh.
That's
I don't know.
such a game changer.
Penalties? I gotta let
Sleeper
that
would never
digest
offer that,
for
but you know what?
me.
Sleeper offers everything under the sun, but I don't think they would ever offer that.
I kind of want it. I might advocate for it.
You know what's dope about Sleeper? You could email them, and if enough people say it, they'll fucking make the change. You know what they got on Sleeper? They got an auto. If you play in so many leagues, they have an auto sub mode. You have to turn it on in your leagues, but like you can have an injured player and designate a sub. So if you just walking down the game time, and you'll have the sub if he doesn't go.
It's
pretty fucking cool.
I
Right?
like that. Yeah, it is cool. Today I heard about Evan Ingram pulling his hammy in pregame.
I know, right? What the fuck? It's fucking prep.
Did you get him out or you missed
I
it?
got him out in time. I did,
Okay.
but I wasn't.
You're
I thought I
competent.
was set. You know, I'm obsessing over my lineup until like 8 a.m. and then I'm getting my workout on, not thinking about it.
Hey, you know what, bro? Are you guys fans of Taylor Swift?
I don't find myself listening to her, but I'm not a hater.
Cool. But are you guys fans of Travis Kelce?
Travis, the football player, or Killer Trav, the man?
Travis Kelce.
The Travis Kelce haircut? Is that what you're referring to?
No, I'm just asking because we could just make a deal right now. I got Travis Kelce for y'all. What's up?
I like how you led with Taylor.
Come on, because we got to go for the hate.
Are you a Swiftie?
You know, I used to date Taylor Swift. She has a really bad box. I wouldn't wake up in the morning feeling like I was any kind of world to live in, even with all those billions of dollars. It's like, that's how Travis Kelce feels.
Are we
Frank,
on the
can I
same
ask you a
time?
question?
Yeah, please do.
What was going on through your mind when you were going through these settings here that I'm showing you?
Wow.
What were you thinking when you were
He's
tweaking
the
the points? Because I
professor.
can tell you, Haynock was a little bothered by some of these problems, as
takes
it
a little
shouldn't
getting
have
used
been.
to.
But what I respected is the fact that he would notice and it struck an emotion.
Yeah, I know.
appreciated that.
Me
But
too.
what were you thinking? Because he thinks that you needed to give yourself an edge to stop Diamond Joe.
That's not what it was. I can assure you of that.
I
Tell me
understood
this is
that.
not how field goals should be scored. That's 100% how field goals should be scored.
Why do we have kickers in the league, bro?
You're talking
That,
on
that's
the wrong
see, I'm
show.
trying to
Why the
tone
fuck-
down.
We
kicker
just want to
influence.
just have luck involved.
Thank you, CJ.
Do I have to look up? Do I have to look up
CJ
red
doesn't
zone?
respect kickers.
Do I have to look up every QB's red zone?
that's one thing you
touchdown
can count
conversion
on,
rate
Frank.
and then look at the kicker to correlate
That
it.
if
and be
you
like,
go
oh, let's
play
look
on
at
the
this
sleeper app, you will not have a kicker on your team.
Oh,
CJ's in the league.
that's the closing. That's the
Anti-kicker.
closing sale right there.
Yeah, these are very minor tweaks to
But they optimize the experience, don't they?
what was the spark behind it where you were like, no, hold on.
You
No,
know, the
this is enough.
long-standing
Enough.
frustration. with
I'm
kickers.
changing a 30-yard field goal that's missed from minus a point to a full point. You're getting charged a full point this year.
Absolutely.
I'm taxing the half point. How many nights sleep did you lose over that half point not being there the year before? Can I just ask? What week did it just like?
Aren't you glad you're in a league where a commissioner loses sleep over these details?
You know, I bother.
I just always
Steven
want to
all
know the
Hold
thought
on,
process.
I gotta tell
when
you
you're
guys,
in there
I will
tweaking.
call Steven at 3 a.m. Like,
Because
yo,
Asian Steven does the
I have
same
a
thing
fucking
last
problem
year,
with
and
this shit,
CJ
Steven.
is still bothered by the changes that happened last year that were unannounced.
2 years ago. Yeah, I'm sorry. Last year, because 2 years ago, I had the format down. I studied the fucking format and do the data, and I knew this is how I'm gonna draft. And the motherfuckers just remove the goddamn.
I think you got a
extra
rebate
IDP
that year
flex.
from that
So I
error.
try to make it as close to sleeper as possible, running 4 linebackers that are just up the ass.
The mindless commissioner. So yeah, I just wanted to know. The 40-yard rushing touchdown.
You know that extra
You
IDP
just in there
flex
tweaking.
out there being there, that pisses me off.
One thing I feel strongly about is the 7 yards per point rushing, only because I don't love bonuses. I know bonuses are fun emotionally, but logically, obviously 100 yards is not 5 points better than 99 yards.
You could be winning by 3 points, and this motherfucker gets a 100-yard bonus, and now you lose by 3. Fuck
Right.
that.
And you could be on the winning side of that too, which is fun. But
Yeah,
You
I
guys,
like
so
to
you
take
guys
that
are saying you
random.
don't like milestones.
you know
You're
I'm
out
a
on
bonus
milestones.
hater.
That's what I'm understanding.
So wait, hold on.
You
Are
guys
you
don't
trying
like
to say
round
that-
flat numbers.
So it took 10 years.
Correct. That's what it is. I don't like.
It
I
was
don't,
the 10
I
year
don't,
Diamond
Frank,
Joe
let me
climb
ask you
for the
this,
milestone.
because if we scroll down here, how come you giving points for a 40-yard touchdown then? That's just a nice flat number, right? A 40-yard touchdown, 40 yards. Yeah.
That's kind of
Only
crazy.
1 point though.
You
Okay.
get a point for that flat
Oh,
40-yard
come
number. But if it's
on.
39, you don't get shit, buddy.
Hey, there's more important questions to address, which is the one in the chat right now, which is from Quinn. You want to read it out loud, Joseph? Because I
Yes,
would
go
like to
ahead.
hear
Go
your
ahead.
thoughts.
We'll give a little guess.
Quinn, we've had a lot of burner accounts tonight. So Quinn,
Have you?
let's see.
The Quinn medicine woman.
Do I trade Joe Burrow and Amari for Mahomes and Jordan Mason? Frank, since you're our honorary guest of the night, are you accepting this or rejecting this?
I'm rejecting that trade. I keep Burrow and Amari there only because Jordan Mason. He might be there. I was going to ask you guys if you thought there might be a committee in San Francisco moving forward after week 5, but I don't think so either.
He fumbled. He had 17 touches in the first half. He fumbled to close the first half. They put him in a doghouse for pretty much the third quarter, and then he got back. So we got 3 more touches and close out the game with a touchdown with fucking 80-something or 100 yards. Let's go. He had 7 yards on that 17 carries. He pretty much had an entire workload for a regular Degler running back as far as that touches go on the ground. So I'm not worried about Jordan Mason. I'm not just saying that because I have Jordan Mason everywhere and I was a proponent for saying everyone get Jordan Mason and just curb CMC.
Yeah. Jordan Mason's an RB1 until CMC comes back.
True.
But
then he's a RB4 after that. He's nothing after that.
He's a handcuff.
He's a handcuff.
So we can't spell fart without art. Do we just send him an offer?
Art is going to be a deer in headlights. He won't trade.
Does Art even ever trade?
You can try.
I was texting him about a trade this past week.
I bet you if I told Art, if I just did the most grimiest thing, which I hate, is the Shannon move where you just go, how much for CMC? You know what I mean? That's the Shannon move. He'll be like, how much for the trade?
Shannon tries to break you down emotionally before he does a trade. And he's going to let you know it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt a little bit. Okay.
But it's in your best interest.
Yes, but you need to do this.
Ooh.
It's not. If you keep Mahomes and Jordan Mason, Quinn, whatever side you're on there, you keep Mahomes and Mason. Ooh, Jordan Mason's going to get so much money. So much money. That's the and when CMC comes back, you can bet your ass it's going to be a 50-50.
Yeah.
You bet your ass. Maybe okay.
60-40.
65-35. Jordan Mason just doesn't go and get no snaps. CMC, you just need him effective and healthy.
Yes.
You don't need him with 25. Jordan Mason takes does the dirty work, the heavy lifting. And you just let CMC score those touchdowns.
I like this approach.
I told CJ 2 days ago. I said, or before they put him on there. I said, put him on the IR. Sit your ass down. This week to week shit. You're gonna come back, try to be a hero. You're gonna get hurt again, and then we're not gonna have you in the playoffs where we really fucking need you.
GM Joe is my favorite Joe.
I told somebody in Vegas I can be a GM. It was Rowdy. He got mad at me. He got real upset. I told Rowdy, I can be a GM. He goes,
no, that's what stood out to me about Hard Knocks the most was how fun the GM job looks.
The Giants guy is a jackass.
I didn't know. I didn't watch that one.
I thought for sure you did. I thought that influenced your neighbor's pick. I thought I was 100%.
No.
Yeah, Frank watched.
I didn't tune into a single episode of that one. I don't know why. Couldn't get in the mindset. I was watching basketball.
Good for you. Oh, yes. Olympic chef.
Dude, I still have chills. The chills haven't left my body.
That was I don't want to say this, but that might have been the cherry on top of Steph's career.
Wow.
No,
yeah. I mean, yes, 100%.
That's another topic.
I don't like the sound of it only because it sounds like you're hinting.
I'm not sure what's gonna happen.
Ooh, interesting.
But I'll change that tune. I'll change that tune as soon as I make a season-long bet.
Right.
Which I think I'm gonna do as long as Steph's a Warrior. I'm gonna make that bet.
Love that. Do you see him retiring as a Warrior?
100%.
Yeah.
They can't let. You know why? Because that's like the franchise went up from like nothing to like a top 5 franchise in sports since Steph arrived.
Right.
So he gets whatever he wants. They're gonna
Yeah.
pay him whatever he wants. You get whatever. You're worth every penny.
How much time is left in this game?
Let's see.
This game is annoyingly trash.
I know, but it's still going.
4 minutes, 19-10.
Okay.
And the Texans got the ball.
Yeah, it's
2-score game.
Caleb's getting welcomed to the NFL.
Caleb's getting traded by Haynock this week.
That's probably going to happen.
100%. 100%. Isaiah Pacheco fibula injury.
No.
I would love to see the numbers on the injuries. I feel like they're just extremely prevalent. So many injuries.
The running backs. That was another kind of strategy of mine this year. Is I'm just not going to draft running backs as high.
Injury-prone running backs.
And I'm just going to pick up all these running backs, and eventually, by the second half of the year, it should pan out. I should find something.
It's not a bad strategy, actually.
We found Kyron last year.
Mm.
You know, so
who was the first running back you took this year?
Zamir White, which is another guy that I'll say bogey influenced.
Yeah, it's one of the ones I was championing.
There's 2 guys he influenced my pick, and it was Zamir White
and
Jackson Smith and Jigba. Those are the 2 influenced
and
picks.
Jameson Williams.
I don't have him anywhere really.
Okay.
But those 2 for sure. I was like, I don't do that, but I just was like.
You can blame Bogey.
Blame Bogey.
It's the best cop out. You're like, yeah, you know what? That's what I held. I blamed Steamboat all year last year for one Kenny Pickett because I hate Kenny Pickett. Small hands, 2 gloves. Fuck out of here. And then Steamboat's like, listen, bro, you gotta look at his numbers though.
I remember Joe thought the Steelers' offense was great last year.
But you got to remember this though, is that Steamboat is like an honorary Steelers fan. Like, he'll love on some Heath Miller right now. If Heath Miller walks in the building, he's like, "Oh my god!"
He told me one time. He goes, "In another universe, in alternate universes, there's multiple Steelers Steamboats walking around. Just Steelers fans, Steamboats." And I go, "Yeah, I just have a
There's hella variants of Steamboat and Diamond Joe.
Straight Steeler fan.
As a fucking steel miner, he's just."
Yeah, last year was an eye-opening experience. I don't have any Steelers this year. None.
Najee, come on.
I have a little Najee, but that's it. That's it. Not enough. Najee. Yeah, no, I broke up with Deontay. I don't speak with Deontay Johnson.
No, huh? You and him were tight.
I'm not talking.
Years. He was always your like be patient and wait because he'll still be there. Pick.
We actually had this conversation, Frank. This is awesome this morning.
Oh wow!
Someone asked. It was my man Kitty. He said, "Why do we even like Deontay Johnson?" And I just jumped out. It was 2019. It was 2019 where we kept swearing he was going to be a guy from then on. Mm-hmm. It's kind of crazy how polarizing certain things can be, right?
Yeah, Deontay's kind of polarizing. I think my biggest morale booster today was the Raiders winning for selfish reasons for Devontae's sake, because I need him happy. I don't want to frustrate Devontae.
Oh, he's gonna be happy with Gardner Minshew.
He seems happy,
and he's gonna be happy getting traded away if it all fails. Like, because he won't get traded away to a contender this year.
They're not trading him.
Yes, they would.
They're not trading him.
If it all goes awry, they're at 500 right now.
Here's what you're forgetting: Gardner Minshew kind of might fuck around and get him in the playoffs.
That's why we can go to 2019.
Look at what the Colts did last year. Look what he did with Michael Pittman.
Eastside League. Who was my guy, bro?
Michael Pittman wasn't shit with Anthony Richardson last year, and then he got hurt, and then Minshew came in and made Pittman have this crazy year, and now Pittman ain't gonna do none of that this year. He's not doing none of that with Anthony Richardson, and now Minshew's got Devontae Adams.
Even makes Julian fries.
Devontae was a solid pick, and Pip as long as Minshew's in there, Devontae's gonna be fine.
If quarterbacks in fantasy had like a cheap quarterback infomercial, it'd be all about the Ginsu. He'd be
Bro,
like,
he
in the middle
he
of the
gets
night,
the
he'd
ball
be like,
out and he can feed a number one
He
receiver.
slices and dices.
He's
He
number
makes julienne fries.
And that's their only chance, really. Is that
Telling
Devontae.
you, bro.
Devontae has to have a year for them to be anything.
Today was the example of the blueprint that they need to win.
Frank, you think you're going to do something this year in the East Side League?
Hold on.
Yes, I
Did
do.
Chicago cover? Chicago covered.
They're at
Oh, no,
6
they
right
did.
now.
9 points. Never mind.
It's 6 right
Oh, it's
now.
not done yet.
Your running backs are going to be a problem this year, Frank.
I appreciate this feedback right now. You're right about that.
Okay, so what running backs are you
Did
willing
you
to trade?
tell me what you were feeling about Tajay Spears coming in, or did you, Frank? Did you really not prepare as much as maybe
Joseph, stop.
as much as I?
Please don't insult me.
Okay, I'm just asking. Did you have strong feelings about
very
Tajay
prepared.
Spears?
Did expect
Jalen
much
Warren, did you
more
come
of
in
a-
and say, you know what? If I'm running Tajay Spears and Jalen Warren in my RB2 and my flex this year, I'm ready to go with that.
I paid for Joe Mixon. I didn't devalue the running back position too much.
I did.
Joe.
I did. Look at my team.
Yeah, I don't.
Cole Kmet, Jalen Warren, and Tajay Spears has to be concerning.
Well, you know,
I just want to hear if you're concerned or not.
Hold on.
or
After
if
2 weeks, did Cole Kmet do better than Travis Kelce? Because that's who I have.
What did
He
Travis do
actually
today?
did. Cole Kmet has 4 for 27. That might make him tight end 7 on the week.
No, tight end 7 is our man Shoemaker as it stands.
Shoemaker.
If that's the accurate stat right now, I'm gonna that's pretty funny.
Tight
I have
end.
Travis Kelce on the block. For all you Eastsiders out there watching this thing,
That was a pick I did not see you taking either.
are the Eastsiders not allowed to watch the show because it's after? It's not after the 9 o'clock.
I'm
right?
almost sure Rowdy was in here earlier with burner accounts, and it was
I feel like
pretty
Rowdy
damn
has
good.
like several like whores on the team.
I took Rowdy under my wing this year. Rowdy was the one person I felt responsible for.
I did walk in the room one time. You're like, close the door. You were like definitely breastfeeding him. I was like, oh, close that fucking door. It's feeding him on the teeth.
I told him, I said, you showed up unannounced with Steve last year. You walked in and drafted Justin Fields. He goes, you're staying with me 24 hours before the draft. You're with me. Okay.
You don't want your
get away from him. Get away from that guy. He ruined you. Tainted you. This game is it's looking a fucking boring game, huh, Frank?
Yeah, it's very boring. Yeah.
You know what's
Does not
really
move the needle
boring?
for me at all.
What's really boring is the competition in the East Side League. They need to pizzazz it up.
Frank, do you know about the stat
Like
tracker on Yahoo?
glory.
This right here?
I need motherfuckers wanting to kill each other.
If you go to the standings right here, this is the live standings. So this is what it's going to look like in the morning. Oh, wow. We got the first place team.
What do you know? What do you
I
know?
should not have opened this page. Wow. That's going to be the standings in the morning tomorrow for the East Side League. As it stands.
We still have a Monday night game.
And you know what? I was in 14th place after week 1, and I took a screenshot of that. Don't
To
let me
remind
rise
yourself.
to the
Print it
top.
out.
Don't let me rise
Run
to
the
the top. I'm stacking up evidence this year. Stacking up evidence. I got Ant on the payroll now. So productions will be high.
Hey, shout out to Adam and my man
course.
Viking Kev. He just, I love Adam because he just immediately attached himself to like someone else, right? The mushrooms might have told him, he's like, you know what? Really like the cut of your jib.
We had 4 guys at the draft that were just hanging out, Frank.
Is that right? Just chilling, observing.
They were hanging out. They were guys on
shout out
here.
to my homies from Minnesota.
And one of them was
Philly.
asleep on the main couch the whole time. Did not.
Oh yeah, that's my man
budge.
Kidda. Shout out to my man from San
Kidda
Diego.
was asleep on the main couch.
He ate a whole chocolate bar of mushrooms.
And
drank a bunch of
prime
Patron.
real estate. And you
And
know
then
what? He got a good night's rest. He slept comfortably for 4.5 hours in the
just
middle of the
in the
livest
madness.
draft ever. It was pretty funny. But yeah, so Adam had an assistant. Art had a lawyer that CJ cussed out, one of his friends. So
He wanted to represent Art. And I said, why?
He was. It was real. CJ got real aggressive.
It happens.
Guys flew out here from Minnesota to hang out with CJ, and he's cussing him out 1 hour before the draft. Cussing this man out because the man wanted to help Art.
Like
Fuck you,
Dennis.
Oh, you want to help him draft my players? Get the fuck out of here! Angry as he should
have. Help him out.
Art did not draft alone.
I said, why do you want to help Art?
Art had help. Adam had help. Steve had LaRussell.
That explains a lot.
Steve did have LaRussell. Oh, we're gonna draft a good team. Oh,
Steve was a
really good team. Oh,
and a core memory from this draft is Steve in like the 9th, 10th round, whatever it was, coming up and picking Romeo Dobbs, and he comes up with his speaker. He goes, "Give me Romeo Dobbs." Hey! Turns the music up and starts celebrating to
and everyone started celebrating with him.
Just going in, dancing.
That pissed me off a lot. I want Romeo Dobbs.
And Buggy was so mad. He's like, "Fuck this fucking guy."
Here's the thing, though. We had a long talk about Romeo Dobbs.
Like he won a championship.
We talked a lot about Romeo Dobbs, Brian Thomas Jr., Rico Dotto, a lot of those late round picks, and just picking each other's brain out what we think, about certain plays. Because I respect this fantasy gangster, and I love that I earned his respect as well as y'all's. Because I'm not a joke in this shit. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck.
You're not.
We're going crazy, bro. It took me a while. You know what was the best thing is that we had like 80% of the same cast coming back every year.
Yes.
Because that's when it comes to the psychology of it all, you know what I mean? It's like, cool. I've been studying these specimens for like hella years. It's only right that you get to the promised land eventually. Otherwise, you're a fucking idiot.
True.
No, seriously.
You're not collecting your data. We're on display. We're showing our cards every year. You know how we think. You're right.
And it'll always go down in history that I'm glad DeMar Hamlin didn't die, but it took him almost dying to stop me.
Oh yeah, I remember that vividly. You beat me that year. You knocked me out of the playoffs that year.
It's not a victory lap I'd ever take, but I apologize. Because
I didn't expect DeMar to just be balling. I feel like DeMar Hamlin was like on the practice squad last year or something like that, and now he's just balling this year. I don't know. He
was comeback player of the year last year, and but here's the thing: when there was no Poyer or Micah Hyde 2 years ago, he was actually relevant for fantasy as a streamer. Somebody might even be able to fact check me and look at my lineup that year. I think I even had DeMar Hamlin on my bench that year. You know what I mean? Because he was a streaming option, and I was just picking off. You know where I fucked up? Fuck what happened to DeMar Hamlin. Where I fucked up is I dropped KJ Osborne to pick up the Derrick Henry backup. Because remember in that championship week, they ruled out Derrick Henry like last minute. I was able to get to Hassan Haskins. And in order to do that, I dropped KJ Osborne. Ooh. It took 2 days to clear. And lo and behold, the bell cow picked him up and he put up dub against me. And that's the one that put him over. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, if I look back at it, because it did cease to exist when DeMar Hamlin died. I was down 13 points or whatever it was at that moment, and I had a Burrow, Higgins stack with Gabe Davis on the other side, and McPherson, the fucking bloody kicker, and Logan Wilson. I was on the way.
You're not over it.
It fuels me to this day.
He lives in agony. And I appreciate that.
Yes. You're gonna appreciate this, Frank. We call it. I coined the term fantasy row. We all live on fantasy row.
WROE.
WROE. That is the fantasy wide range of emotions. We all live on fantasy row. And we're just a fantasy rowing that boat down the stream.
Man, it's the truth. It's too much.
Been there for a long time. for a long time.
It's the joy and pain. We live for it.
Joey was having to console me last year, bro. I'd be embarrassed if Joey read my texts that I was sending him last year.
Read it.
I was in the dumps.
As your
Oh.
therapist, Frank, those are confidential.
Hold on.
okay?
Hey, do you see the drop section?
Outside of your Blake Corum takes, you know, those I can.
Hold on. Find the drop section. I'm a doctor. Find it.
This man is a doctor.
He's gonna love this.
Yeah, you know, it matters. That's the number one attribute to being an East Side leaguer. If it doesn't matter to you, I'm gonna run you out of this league.
Yeah.
And if you can withstand my wrath, then it's gonna be a great league. So I think that's where we're at. You know, everybody cares. It hurts everybody.
I love it when Steamboat shows the wrath to the new guys, because we have had a number of new guys over the years. Then I come through on the side. Don't even listen to him, man. You know what I mean?
Bronze Eric was the number one guy. You remember him?
I can't
like
get
3
trades
years
off
ago?
of none of them.
I called him Bronze. Yeah, I ran him out of the league.
He just
Yeah,
couldn't.
Eric. I remember Eric.
I was trolling him all years, like, bro.
He made several trades with me.
Funny story, Nick. I think it was before AJ. I think because AJ was the most recent guy.
Mm-hmm.
Before AJ came in, I asked Jake. I said, Jake, do you want back in the East Side League? He goes, yes, I'm in. I go, okay, Jake, perfect, awesome. Are you ready for 200 text messages every day and to make your waiver claims all the way through week 17? He goes, nope, I'm out. And I said, thank you, Jake. I appreciate that.
Good way to break it to him.
I had to filter it out. I had to just filter it out. If you're not ready, then
it's not a normal league, and I'm happy to be a part of it.
It's a very abnormal league. You know, Professor, I was sold on this league when I first showed up that it was an expert league. And then I got to I know most motherfuckers in that league beforehand, but then once I got to fantasy know them, they're all idiots.
You're still very angry.
Yeah. Still very angry that you sold me
he
on.
hates everyone with a passion.
I really do.
But the East Side League does bring out the worst in everybody. So
yeah, I mean,
and you know what? For that, I'm proud. I'm actually proud.
Be.
And so yeah.
Hit the
Joey, the one thing I'll give you, Joe, is you've set the bar for what it looks like to be a champion for the whole year and really milk shit out of that and enjoy that.
I don't think anyone will dare even try.
I love what you're saying right now. No one will ever be as good of a champion as I am. You're the champion of champions in your mind.
I just know that it takes a certain level of pettiness to do what I did. And I think I'm a 99 overall in petty. When it comes to petty, I'm a 99, Frank. So yes, I appreciate you saying that. That does you're
true.
telling me what I already know.
I know.
But I would love for the day for someone else to top that. That would be like I can die a happy man.
If somebody else.
If somebody else went through those extents.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
My whole summer was ruined. My whole summer was essentially figuring out how to rub this in everyone's face.
Yes.
Make you guys all just sick of me. And I think I succeeded. So it was no, Steve was mad. I think it woke everybody up though. That was really the main goal. I wanted everyone coming back this year like, fuck this motherfucker. We cannot have this again. We cannot have this happen again. It can't. Steve says every time, he goes, I knew the world would end the day you won. The world would end. So yes, the bar has been set.
It has.
The bar has been set. And you won't climb it, Frank. You won't climb it. We'll see.
Talk to me in January.
I was actually convinced up until maybe a week before the draft that you were coming.
I was going to show up. I know.
No. I go, no, that's what I told everybody. I go, he saw the look in my eyes because I told you, Rowdy's showing up. Remember the whole Rowdy thing?
Yep,
you were the one sitting next to me. I go, he's fucking coming. And I go, he saw how I responded to that. He saw it. He wanted to one up.
I wanted that. Right.
You were the only person.
I wish I could have. If I was able to pull it off, I probably would have. Bennett, made it a surprise, I guess.
I was
probably
very
wouldn't have done
skeptical
that.
of you for months. I go, no, I'm not talking to Frank. He's
Oh,
coming.
shut up.
He'll
I
be
wish-
Yeah, he's
I
the
wish I could
professor,
reach out.
bro.
Frank's been real quiet leading up to this draft. He's been
Everything was
real
assigned.
quiet. I'm on your shit, Frank. I'm on
You
you.
know, I'll
Yeah,
be
I was
frank.
convinced.
I'll
was
be
convinced.
frank. I didn't doubt him.
But I was also delusional. Shout out to
Mm.
Robert. Robert.
I mean,
He
he's
never
Shout
put
out
out an album called Delusional, and that to me,
I've
Oh,
never seen a
delusional.
man get a
Wow, yeah.
tattoo and then get
that
a
seems
laser
to me like
removed in the same week.
just a lot of meat left on the bones.
Delusional. I love it.
Delusional, right? I told him that like 10 years ago.
You did you? I don't
I
even know if I knew
absolutely
about
did.
that.
Who'd
Yeah,
you say
Robert
this to? Who'd you-
Robert is
Oh, Rob?
delusional.
love that.
Is that
Come
why
on.
he's never around?
Push the issue.
You know, he gave
Right,
him a championship, bro.
What are you talking? What happened?
He gave the professor a championship.
Oh, you're talking about Rob.
Rob.
Oh yeah, that was
Rob.
not
You got
Robert.
a Rob and a Robert.
Matt Damon.
Yep.
Frat Damon. That should be it. Wow. That should be
Mm.
his college name.
Oh, you talking about the Born Identity?
Yep.
Yeah. Looks.
That's
his
a bad
doppelganger.
motherfucker, huh?
One time.
All right. Well, the Texans they beat the Bears in a pretty boring Sunday night game.
Yes, indeed. Caleb has got problems. He ain't ready.
He's it's gonna be rough over there. This is why I
You
tell
think I
everybody.
can get hit
In
out
the end,
for
they're rookies.
Caleb and
still,
Brees
guys.
for
In
Derek
the end,
Carr?
they're rookies.
They're rookies.
But your
They're
boy
not-
Jaden looks like he belongs.
Why I'm trying to not leak out too much
Right,
to the
sorry.
media,
Sure.
but there's
Hold on.
concern.
Hold
There's
on.
concern.
Run that back. Who we worrying about?
Jaden Daniels.
Oh yeah.
But you know what? In that range for all the quarterbacks, I got
Jaden Daniels is so much fun. Come on, if
Nobody
anyone has
really-
guys, they're having fun right now. Not if they
There's
have
nobody
Caleb.
I really whiffed on. There's no Dak Prescott from 2023 sitting there in the third round.
Yeah,
You know
there
what I
is.
mean? So
Actually, it was later. It was later. His name was Baker.
it's a long season. It's a long
Baker
season. So
fucking Mayfield.
we'll see. Yeah, Jaden. I know you like Jaden a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
He
not.
fits the mold. But actually, there's no room for
He
Jaden on
likes
your
the
team.
mobile guys, bro.
I do like the mobile guys. That's true.
You know
Well,
what's crazy? You beat you definitely beat Johnson to it. But pause. That sounded crazy, huh?
Johnson got a cheap win. Okay. Johnson lost Cooper Kupp this week, and in Jefferson's
What
hurt.
is?
Johnson lose week 1.
What was the Cooper Cup injury?
An ankle. They ruled him
No,
out pretty
hold
quickly.
on. I'm a doctor. Hit the drop. Find the drop.
Did he lose Justin Jefferson too? How long is he? Is that quadricep?
Hold on. Hold
They
on.
said Jefferson was okay.
Hold on.
He
I'm a
said he was
doctor.
okay.
Find the drop. Let me break it down.
Where's the
Find
drop?
the drop. Find
Nowhere
the
to be
drop.
found.
Nick's gonna like this. I'm an actual doctor.
Well, then what's the prognosis?
Hold on. Find the drop. Hold on. Where's it at? Look at the things where the Watson stuff is at and all that.
Okay, hold on. I don't think have you seen the drops here?
It's a doctor,
Frank?
buggy. Should be in a doctor,
Dr.
buggy.
No, I
Bogey?
haven't.
Let me see. Okay, let me see if I can find one.
Yeah, I'm a doctor. Hold on. Let's get this right. Let's say this. We got all of it.
I don't know if
Oh no, that's not the one. Might be where the news thing is. How many bins do we have back there? Pause. I guess we need a pause. All right, we're over it. We're over it.
I know, but yep, can't find it.
We'll
have to have Peacock let us know. But
Yeah.
all right, well, you know what? We're gonna put a wrap on this for the night. I think
Yeah,
that game
extra
sucked.
hard. Pause.
That game sucked.
Honor-
Frank
honor
is now
to join
sitting
you
on
guys.
top of the East Side League after
Yeah.
2 weeks.
Not
Do you
bad.
Let's
have
picture this?
Hold
because-
on to our guest. Do you have any proclamations for the East Side League?
Let's just say my upside involves dominating and winning the whole league. But I also have no floor, as I am willing to admit. So I could also fucking
That's pretty
lose a
good.
lot of games this year and not even make the playoffs. But my upside, it is within reach to dominate and win this league. That's my proclamation.
You know, I'll tell you this much. Our man El Damindo, eh? He always says you're a thorn in his side. You know what I mean? So
Mm.
The
I
Madden
intend-
ratings said a lot about. It said exactly how I feel about everybody.
Those were unforgettable.
They said exactly, and you know
My
what? A lot of
Madden
people were
ratings are the
bothered.
shit, bro. I'm the shit. Let's go.
Have you ever watched the real Madden ranking like releases when the players actually see them? Have you
They're
ever seen
really
those?
affected by that. I have never seen that. No.
People get mad at their Madden rankings,
I
as they
bet.
should, though.
do.
And you
Yeah.
know what? A lot of people were upset. A lot of people were upset at those Madden rankings. But you know what? You, Frank, you are a competitor. I hold
I
you.
made the 90 club. So
I hold you up to. I
That's
hold
why he
you. I
went
hold
tripping.
actually. You two are probably the two guys I hold to the highest esteem in fantasy. So
And who was the
take
first
that
guest from
compliment
the
for
East
what it
Side
is.
League to show
But
up?
you know,
Who was the first guest from the East Side League to show up? Because he knew we weren't playing here.
am I the first?
Makers.
I'm honored.
your first what?
Am I the first
He's
guest
the
from the
first
East Side
one.
League
Yeah,
to show
from the
up?
East Side
You
League. Come
are.
on.
You are.
You know, for the longest, it's been 2019 since me and Steamboat been doing this podcast in some form or fashion, and
Yeah.
everyone thought we were just like jawsing, like, you know, they just go on there and try to
Which we
like,
are.
tell us what to do and make us like curve us the wrong way. And I'm like, yeah, we do a whole podcast to like tell you misinform you guys.
Mhm. Which I would respect if you did do that for that reason.
You
But
know
no,
what?
you guys
I
know
would've
your
been
shit.
thinking about that.
You're worth listening to.
I appreciate that. Look at that.
I'll tune in
And that's
again.
why you know what, Frank.
Are
You're
you
gonna get a,
subbed
you're
up?
gonna get a
Are you
Madden point
subbed up?
tonight for that comment. I'm gonna
Wow.
give you a point tonight for
Hold
that.
on, put him on the spot. Is he subscribed? This is subscribed already.
I
Of
should
course he
be.
is.
Yeah, I'm
Of course
Okay,
he
there
is.
you go.
He knows what time it is.
Yes.
No,
There you
no.
go.
Frank's the guy. Frank's a competitor. So yeah, no. I expect to see you
We
in the
got the
playoffs.
brand new podcast. This is dope.
I expect to see you. I expect Panic, as you can see down there from Haynock at 0-2. Guys,
It's time. It's time
Hold
to
blood
on.
and water.
Is this
I'm
anything
exploit panic.
different?
This week, I'm going to be attempting to exploit panic when it's announced that Justin Fields will be starting yet again in week 3, because I guarantee they're not sitting on 2-0. So I'm gonna. That's how I'm
Who's
gonna
the
get my running
Tua
back.
owner? Who's the Tua guy?
Ooh,
AJ
good
has
question.
to Philly
Yeah.
special.
Because that's where you're
I
at.
played him this week.
Good call.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
These are the things you'll get on the Gen Wealth Net every day.
Right.
Shout out to our man Spencer Guru. Tune in tomorrow for the Guru Nation Power Hour. It should be right before the Monday night game, and we also should be doing Monday night coverage. May the fantasy guys be with y'all. For my man El Domindo and
Shine bright, baby.
Domindo, excuse me, the
Shine
reigning
bright.
champ, by the way, and for the former champ of the East Side League, our man the Professor. He puts the pro and Professor, and he puts the psycho in psychology. Let's
And he
go.
puts the rapist in the therapist.
Damn.
Damn.
That's
was
raping great.
Witty. Wow.
No, he doesn't. He's not a raper. He is very consensual lover.
He may be raping people in fantasy because
He
he's
will
a fucking
dance your
team
pants off. He will not. You will be
player. Oh,
begging.
Richard has his last 40 seconds stricken from the record.
I might trade for T. Higgins just so I can name my team gigging with the Higgins again.
You know what?
There it is.
He can
I'm
go.
pretty sure Higgins is on the block. Ain't that right, Diamond Joe?
Listen, there's no loyalty at this point with T.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll put it on a T and we'll send it out.
Oh, I'm at 500 in that league.
So all
right,
right, Frank.
fellas.
Hey, appreciate you coming on, baby.
My pleasure.
Brother. Always gonna be a long year. We're gonna get together one of these Sundays and
Yep.
have a red zone.
Yep.
We should. So that's
Yes.
that's a deal. We'll make that happen. And yes, good luck to you the rest of the way. First place in the East Side lead. Enjoy it now because you can only go down from here. You can only go down. So yes. All right, man. You guys have a good night, brothers.
Brrrah!
And that shit.